Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. Señoras y señores, live! It's time!
It is time, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I hope you're enjoying your evening tonight. We are live with you here in the Action Lab, your premier sports entertainment talk show on the internet, and it's not close. We are watching some Chiefs and Lions on Sunday Night Football. So we are getting after it here on this particular. This game is going to be particularly good tonight. We hope. KC right now up 20-10 in this one as we sit with 5:54 left in the third quarter, 3rd and 7 with the Chiefs on the offensive attack right now in their own territory. So we are getting in it here on a Sunday night. Scotty's just popping in right now. What's up, Scotty?
Unfortunately.
Better late than never, you know. Let's see if they pick this up.
Good.
They do.
Oh, he almost dropped it, but he does. Hold on. I got to close my door real quick so I don't wake the kids that I had a hard time getting to sleep. Hold on.
Okay.
Scotty's taking care of the kids, so, you know, I mean, when the wifey's away, Scotty needs to take care of business. So,
I thought you were going to rhyme. I'm like, where's this going?
No, I wasn't going to rhyme. I was going to, and then I was like, no, we're past that.
I mean, Travis did everything in his power to drop that ball and then didn't. So things are finally trending. No, I won't even say it. I won't even say it.
Don't say it yet. Mahomes stepping up, not getting much there, and he will go down about 2 yards ahead.
Chris, I have an echo. I don't know.
Here, let me fix it. Hold on.
I didn't even have the echo. That might have been your fault.
That might have been yours.
Maybe, but
there. Is that better?
I'm here. It's time to get rid of Butker and Kelsey. Well, they're not going to get rid of Kelsey.
Butker, definitely time to get rid of him.
Butker, we might.
Butker, I texted people. I'm like, this feels like a Space Jam situation.
What is that supposed to mean?
Someone
stole his talent. Someone came in. They were like,
Space Jam wreck.
I have actually.
Chris, I can hear myself twice. I can hear.
I think that's your fault.
I think it might.
I'm good. I don't hear the.
You might need to
reboot, like
leave and come back, maybe, because okay. If Rex not hearing it, then it's not a.
Oh wait! I actually no. I know what this is. Never mind. I think I'm good now.
Blame Scotty.
Listen, see the chat. I have to open up Twitch. Usually Twitch opens up without audio, but it did not. So that's what that was the feedback I was getting, was the Twitch audio.
We're waiting on chairman of the board to join us here. He has his Lions going up against Scotty's Chiefs.
Yeah, wasn't he? He was live. He's not here,
and he rated us as well. And so we're just waiting for him to pop in. So chairman will be joining us here very soon. We think
on chairman.
Lions get a stop on 3rd and long. Mahomes. Left with 4th and 2, up 10. You punt here. Yeah, you punt up 10.
He was struggling. Well, he's not here, but I'm here. Yeah.
I'm here.
What do you mean by struggling?
Here.
Looks
like he's struggling to get in, maybe?
No, that's just never mind, he's new.
I don't know what struggling means. That could mean a lot of things. Hopefully he's okay.
Apparently he's he just texted me saying that he can see you and that he has been in here.
I don't.
We don't see him in the ninja. We don't see him in the ninja.
Chiefs have an opportunity to really. the one moment the Chiefs have an opportunity to blow this game open, of course they punt. Like,
yeah.
they never.
Be...
No, they can't ever just blow the game open.
Also, which we do have bingos. We've got plenty of bingos, actually.
Plenty of bingo squares off the board. Guys, if you are joining us for the first time, my name is Chris. You obviously Scott and Rec chilling with us. Chairman's joining us, but we have a little bingo action we've got going on. In the lower right-hand corner of your screen, you will notice some bingo squares. We put these together before the game starts. So Rec was in charge of the bingo squares tonight. So he put it out there. If we get a bingo, which is 4 in a row, we will be giving away a free sub to whoever is joining us here tonight. So that being said, there's some squares you can help us with.
So just real quick, Chairman says he needs a new room link.
Send him a new.
Yeah. Apparently, can you say
video? The ninja.
Yeah. The ninja.
Yes.
Let me get him some ninja. Here we go.
I want Rec in here. Let's get Rec in here.
I am in here.
Or I said Rec. I meant
I'm here.
I'm here. I would never say that about Rec. No one clip that.
Somebody clip that.
That was a mistake. Yeah, I mean, fun game so far, I think, from a viewership standpoint. A little back
we got some scoring. We got some scoring going.
A lot of people, everyone's going for it on 4th downs.
Except for Andy Reid on 4th and 2 there.
No, he went, well, that was at his own 35 up 10. You don't do that.
Yeah.
But he went for it on 4th twice in the first half, including one that got him a touchdown. So the other one they didn't get, but that's okay.
You started out that first 4th down by the Lions where they didn't get Goff didn't get set and they had to wipe the first touchdown off the board.
Also, looks like
I would love to talk about that play. Let's be honest. Like, if that didn't, he was going to drop that ball and it bounced off of the Chiefs McDuffie. That was the only reason he even caught it in the first place. But
it's David Montgomery with the big play, 35-40 down to the 42.
Yeah, a little screen action. Chris Jones with a wrist injury. You said mine went black for a second.
Yeah, he's got a wrist issue.
The Chiefs' defensive line, if they don't win a Super Bowl this year, that's the reason. Their defensive line sucks. Just sucks. Even with Chris Jones, who hasn't, I will say one call in the first half that didn't go the Chiefs' way. When Chris Jones blew up past his lineman immediately on a run play, and then Penei Sewell went backwards to block him. That should have been an illegal crackback. They scored a touchdown on that drive, no big deal, but that should have been a 15-yard penalty.
Monroe St. Brown with a catch here gets
Chris Jones
past the first marker
coming back in. The Chiefs defense does not look. I mean, listen, the Lions obviously lead the league in points per game, so it's a good offense. But the Chiefs defense haven't done a lot to. Neither defense has done a lot in this game to stop the other team overall.
Yeah, defense
and
is.
The Lions only have 10. Like, I feel like the Chiefs defense is playing like garbage. And they've only given up 10 against the leading scorer.
Amon-Ra with another first down here.
Yeah. We know where this is headed. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be tight. That's what the Chiefs do.
Oh, Chairman's finally here.
All right, we got
Chairman. I can't see him, but I can hear him.
I gotta load him in here.
Right side.
Hi,
Chairman. How you feeling about this game?
I'm on the Twitch stream.
All right, there we go, Chairman. How we doing, Chairman of the board, hanging out with us here?
Actually,
what's up?
Once Chairman joined, now we have echo again.
Okay.
Can't confirm.
All right.
Is that better? Yeah, that's better.
Well, I need to get back in. There we go.
Chairman Patel, when he was trying to get in, then he gets in, and Patel's even harder.
Chairman, how you feeling?
I've been better.
You're fine. You're fine. You're in field goal range, down 10. No, there's a ton of time.
Right.
I would like you to lose, but
I would like you to lose.
Likewise.
yeah, fair enough.
Amon-Ra's been a monster on this drive.
So I'm like, you keep getting my profile.
Yeah, change. You gotta switch your camera up. You gotta move the this little side profile there. Chairman, welcome in. Good to have you, Chairman.
Let's go.
All of you guys who are joining us.
Ahead? Or are you behind? I think you're behind.
I don't know.
I'm at 20 seconds in the third quarter.
Yeah, I was
second. Goff jumps up to Montgomery. 20.
Another screen.
15.
Another screen.
10.
They must have noticed something at halftime.
Got to get a touchdown.
That'll be the end
here. Got to get a touchdown here.
End of the third quarter.
End of the third quarter.
But,
Bingo. Do you guys
What's
have any favorite moments from games today?
Today's games, I'm going to be honest, today's game sucked.
Yeah, there were some
You know what? I'll take it because it means a stress-free week for me.
Like, I was about to respond in Discord to you, Rec. Like, if no one saw it, did it really happen? Because I was watching Red Zone all day, and they showed the Steelers-Browns game. My son, who's about to turn 9, he's 8, is like, they don't even show this game except for the field goals they kick.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, well, that's...
Yeah, the Steelers blew it open a little bit more in the second half. But yeah, first half was a field goal fest.
I mean, the Browns had an opportunity late to maybe make it a one-score game and couldn't get it done. But yeah. I don't know. I was watching Red Zone, so I didn't see a lot of that game outside of, I assume it was just ugly, which is what it should be.
I got a couple thoughts about that game.
What's interesting is this is the first year I've had Red Zone, and the first few weeks I'm like, is it like this every week? Is this what I've been missing all this time? Because it seemed like there were like 2 to 3 games that were coming down to the last second, all at the same time, and I'm just like, I can't even handle all this.
Yeah. Welcome to the real world.
I didn't know they were happening at the same time.
You've been missing
and then this week,
you've been missing out on a lot.
I was like, oh, I've missed nothing.
This week you could have just... I mean, there weren't a lot of great matchups on, like, paper. Like, in our preview, I usually do 8 matchups that I'm like...
You did 6.
I did 6 because I'm like, I don't even want to talk about any more of these. There weren't, on paper, even before the games, a lot of great matchups. Now, there were some... I mean, the Bucks-Niners was kind of fun. The Cowboys-Panthers was entertaining. Outside of that, it was just like, to me, bad football. A lot of the way around.
Well, it's also weird when you don't have as many games during the afternoon too, because you have 2 Monday night games. You have the early game in Europe.
You got the bye.
You have the bye week, and then you also have the Thursday night football. So when it comes down to it, at the end of the day. Or in the end of the afternoon, it's like there's only 3 games on, and then it's like
they think Bengals Packers is going to be great when they set the
and then Joe Burrow happened.
Yeah.
Yeah. By the way, when we have all we always have the jovial time zone banter. But what time does that game start for you guys when they have those Europe games?
7:30.
8:30. Yeah.
7:30 Mountain Time.
Which for that game, it could have started at midnight. It would have been fine. No one needed to watch that football game this morning.
Yeah. Congratulations, all of you viewers.
Even
have
Kurt
more passing
Warner,
yards.
Kurt Warner, who broadcast the game afterwards, was like, "Of course, I get a game to call where no one throws a forward pass."
Yeah.
After the game, he said that. Like, it was an abomination of football.
Sergeant. So 2nd and goal here now after that pass to Amon-Ra St. Brown, who he and Worthy did not want to get bingo.
Usually, listen, the 7:30 is a little early for the. Granted, I have young kids, so I'm up at 7:30. But
okay, that makes sense. I think Lions
How
scored.
ahead are you? Are you?
Well,
I don't know. I'm going to try to keep my mouth shut, though, because I know how annoying that is.
What a catch by Sam Laporta.
I mean, that was tight coverage. Great.
Unreal. And he got both feet in. That's a touchdown for the Lions. Let's get it.
For a touchdown here.
Yeah, I knew I should put money on it. Damn. Speaking of which, I gotta check the baseball game because I never put some good money.
That was a hell of a catch.
That was. I mean,
that was good
coverage. I don't know what else you can do there as a DB, but great throw, great catch. Lions get a score to cut it to probably 3, unless you're Butker and you just missed the net completely.
Well, this is Master Bates, so he's not going to miss.
Well, you used to say. I mean, people would say that about Butker back in the day, but he does make it.
Yeah,
Buckers are automatic.
3-point game.
Butker, I don't. That's so confusing.
Butker, hardly know her. Speaking
kickers
of which,
are the funniest people in the
board.
NFL because, like, once they start missing, they're just in their head, and then all of a sudden, it's like a downfall.
It just flows to
like golf.
The most volatile
They're
position.
so mentally weak. And listen, I understand, like, your one job is to do this. So there's a lot of pressure on that. But just kick it like you've always done. I don't know.
Who was the golfer that fell apart and then had to become a broadcaster? Irish guy, I think. Ian. I can't think of it, but
it's
same
like
deal
Poulter,
though. Like
Ian Poulter.
He was really good, and then all of a sudden he just
there's been a ton of golfers like that. I mean, even Tiger went through that. Like,
yeah,
he was really good, and all of a sudden lost it. Well, and now he just I don't know if you guys heard, but he had another surgery like 2 days ago. I'm like, you gotta be kidding
I did not hear that.
On his back. Like, he's coming back from his what is it? I think it was like an Achilles or something, and now he just had surgery on his back again.
I wish that you could just win one more before he hangs it up.
Absolutely, but this is just.
Wouldn't that be great?
I mean, listen, I will always remember that Masters win that he had, but like, yeah,
his A game.
Well, no, when he was like, I mean, everyone thought he was washed. No one thought he could compete, and then he went through and won the Masters. That's the greatest moment I've ever seen.
I was making fun of that first one when he won by like 13 strokes or something, and then said I didn't have my A game.
Yeah, if you remember, he started that first 9 of that tournament like 2 over, and I was like, and I was in, I don't know, 3rd or 4th grade. I was in elementary school for sure.
Is it that long ago?
Yeah. And then he just walked away with that, and that was the moment I fell in love with golf, actually. So.
We here on Next Level apologize for the golf talk while we have real sports.
That's commercial. We got a great game here. 2017 Lions get back into the game here with a touchdown. See what
it'd be a shame if that extra point somehow came back to haunt your team.
Next week, Niners and Falcons.
That's not a bad matchup.
Could be a good matchup,
especially if you got the big match.
Niners, another huge injury to
end your career unless you're already really old and quit.
I feel like the Chiefs on every kickoff return have started at the 31 every single time. It's funny.
Yeah, I think they have. It seems that way. I'm just looking at the stats too. This game is fairly even across the board.
Yeah, both offenses have mostly done
3 yards
what they wanted. Couple 4th down failures from both teams.
Yeah, the Amon-Ra drop hurt bad because that's a catch that he makes 10 out of 10 times. Like, he does not drop that ball.
100%.
Both hands on it. I mean,
100%.
That's crazy.
But that touchdown that got called back, Chairman, how do you feel about that?
I honestly didn't know that rule.
Because it never happens. So why would you know that rule? Like, that's never a thing.
What made it roughing the passer? Damn it! What made
they definitely
that's a hit.
2 flags out there. Yeah.
What made it bad and what made it a worse look for that's too many steps, Hutch. What made it worse is that they didn't call it right away.
Sure. My frustration was
after discussion.
My frustration was Goff was going to drop that ball, and then it hit off the Chiefs DB.
The back of his jersey.
He was not going to catch that ball, and then it hit off the Chiefs guy, and then he caught it. And I was like, that's frustrating as hell as a Chiefs fan, because that ball was going to be incomplete.
Oh, look, Chiefs have no penalties, getting all the calls.
No, let's settle. We got like 13 last week. So
I heard that, but I didn't repeat it because I wasn't sure if it was true.
Yeah, I just saw the stats. Said Chiefs.
Listen, if you go on Twitter, you'll find every missed call that has happened in this game where the Chiefs got away.
That's where I saw that they had 0 penalties against them. I'm like,
I mean, live, I haven't seen.
They got together and had a conference and a discussion.
Oh no, for sure. And Terry McAuley, I didn't know the rule. I thought it was a touchdown, but based off the rule, which I have no idea exists, it sounds like it was the right call. But also, you just never see a quarterback go under center and then flank out. And
I actually looked it up too, and the rule says
Worthy breaks free.
If you do that, you're supposed to pause before and after. So before you can go in motion,
I think you're supposed to go back a yard,
but then once you go in motion, you're supposed to pause another second before the snap.
And he definitely, obviously, didn't do either of those things. But
the first one curious, maybe close, but definitely did not stop.
Also, what made them come up with that rule in the first place?
I mean, illegal motion rules in general, I don't know very well. I don't know the pre-snap, what you're allowed to do versus what you're not. I feel like I know all the rules.
I was pissed at first because I'm like, you can be in motion when the ball snaps as long as there's only one guy in motion.
Sure.
Yeah. The one
but I didn't know that there was an extra rule about if you start out under the center.
And quick pass, first down. That looked a little what I like the Chiefs' bold strategy on defense last drive, where they just decided not to cover Jameson Williams on the outside at all.
I saw that. That was great.
Just trying to.
That was interesting.
Chiefs offense in 90% of plays with RPO.
Listen, I told you. And granted, the Lions' defense is certainly beat up in the secondary, but the Chiefs' offense is back. I feel good about that. And then we're gonna get our best playmaker back next week.
I mean.
Our defensive line sucks ass though. They suck right now.
I do like how you always talk about how Mahomes can't do everything, can't be blamed for the receivers going down. It's let me introduce you to a man named Baker.
Baker Mayfield, man,
as his wide receiver one.
Baker's balling.
Mayfield is balling.
But let's talk about blaming Chiefs options. When he won a Super Bowl with the worst wide receiving core in the history of football.
I can hear echoes.
Now I hear echoes.
Yes.
I don't know.
As soon as Scotty started bragging about the Chiefs, it started echoing.
I said bragging, but I also called their defensive line ass. So I balanced it.
Right.
I balanced it.
I do think their offense is back and better than they've been in several years. The defense might be worse than it's been in. It actually is right now.
I was about to say, what do you mean might?
Worse than it's been in several years.
You basically flipped. You basically flipped the offense and defensive side.
Yeah.
Also,
First and goal
really
here
surprised.
for the Chiefs. Handoff under center. We're so much better. We never would run the ball under center. And in the last few weeks, we started trying it. We're way better running the ball under center than out of shotgun.
Also, I can't believe that Chris Jones is in this game. I thought he was still in the Jaguar Stadium waiting for someone to tackle Lawrence.
Yeah, not a good look.
Not great.
Not a good look, but I don't know what's going on with Chris Jones right now. He had his aunt die while watching his game due to a sudden heart attack. I don't know if that's...
Mahomes rolling out, looking, and throws it away. 3rd and goal.
The question is this 4 down? Oh well, it's 3rd down.
Yeah, that's
so we don't have to think about that. I don't want to think about that right now.
Yeah.
We know if the Lions were here, it would be 4 down for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, and then run another play where you just
I think this
We
is.
have like
I
a
think
triple
this.
reverse.
I think
and
it's
the
four.
throwback.
I think it's
I don't
4
think-
down for the Chiefs as well.
Christ.
But
They're going back in shotgun.
run a good play here.
Pacheco,
You're ahead of me.
yeah.
I don't like that.
Looking end
That's why I'm
zone
keeping my mouth
touchdown.
shut.
Nobody covered Hollywood Brown.
Let's go.
I could have made that
Touchdown.
touchdown pass.
Yeah,
I could have done that.
that's a good play.
Decided not to cover Hollywood Brown, which again, bold strategy.
Got 2 in the game. He had a little pitch in front that counts as a catch or whatever for a touchdown.
Yeah.
All right. Well, there you
Nobody
go.
Within
Yeah, that was a
8
big
yards
Listen,
of him.
I
I
mean,
mean, they were considering they were inside the 10. That's pretty ridiculous.
It looked like on that replay that I could see they were double covering Kelsey and then just lost.
Yeah, I think it's just a breakdown. Like someone was supposed to at least like
look
have
at Buck kick it straight. That first
It's a
extra
miracle.
point was maybe one of the worst extra points I've ever seen. I mean, he missed the net,
Yeah.
much less the uprights. Like he missed the net on that.
I'd love to be a fan like back there just catching a missed kick, unless it's my team that misses.
Yeah,
the
if
kick.
it goes that deep, they're not getting it back. Did you see there was a team in the last week?
It was the Bills on Sunday Night Football.
The guy like got a touch, like a football that was an incomplete pass, and he just booked it up the stairs. He's like, "I'm not giving this back. I'm leaving."
There was a guy. This might be before your time. I think it was on Monday Night Football. There was a guy that the kick, and I don't know if it didn't hit the net for whatever reason. I don't know if it was missed or what. I could swear it was made, but maybe it went over the net. I don't know. But anyway, and you know how there's the tunnel right behind
Yes.
some stadium. In this stadium, there's a tunnel right behind it. So he was sitting at the seat, like right next to the tunnel, and he
got hit.
jumped.
Oh, I do
Caught the
remember
ball.
that.
Fake.
Brought the ball in the air, and then I don't know. You had to be 20 feet in the air. Like I don't know how he didn't get hurt.
Thing you want to
I
do
do
is go
remember
towards the
seeing
tunnel because
that.
even if you make it to the tunnel, working for a baseball field, the tunnels are confusing as shit. You can't get out of there. You don't know where you're going.
No, it wasn't to get out. He wanted to
Oh,
catch the ball.
He jumped and then fell over.
He jumped out of the stand, caught the ball in the air as it's coming down.
Well, that
from
couldn't
the
have,
kick.
that
It was
couldn't have been a
incredible
made
timing.
kick
It was a
then
great
because
play.
the net would have caught it.
It could have been like if
I don't remember.
high up.
Sometimes when they would go over the net, though.
He's jumping down onto the ground. It's not from over the net, right? I guess I'm confused because if he catches it over
He
the
was
net,
still-
he's in the 30th row at least.
Yeah, that's where he
Oh.
was. He was way up.
Oh, but they have the tunnel. Okay, the
jumped.
tunnel underneath. Okay.
Caught the ball in the air and then fell the rest of the way down. Which I don't know how far that was. I'm curious.
Virgin said the guy the other night on Sunday Night Football had to give it back. That's bullshit. Just give him,
He did. He
Give
gave the ball
give
back.
him the ball. What does that mean to the NFL?
So apparently,
Nothing.
the reason I heard is like apparently they have like a lot of technology in the football, and they don't want people like taking the football home and reverse engineering their technology.
Why is the NFL so worried about someone getting a football? You have plenty of money to lose footballs. It's okay.
Like I said,
It's gonna
like
be
it's the
fun.
technology in the football that they're
No.
scared of. They're scared of getting that to the public.
What could they possibly find out in the technology of a football?
I don't know whatever chips are in it.
What
I don't know. That's just
what is the
explanation I
NFL doing
heard.
with the chips in the football that's so
So
egregious?
kick
that
up to
they-
the 26.
Yeah, good coverage there by the Chiefs. I mean, in this NFL day and age, the 26 is great coverage.
Yeah, I remember when the 26 was like an amazing kick return.
Yeah. Now, if you don't make it out to the 30, it's like, we didn't do a good job.
Yes.
I'm showing my son. We're going out next weekend to Arrowhead for his first ever Arrowhead experience. He's hyped. And I was like, look at the crowd, man. How cool is this going to be for us? He's hyped. He's so excited.
Nice.
And we play the Raiders. So if we don't win by 1 million, I don't know what happened.
Also, I've been getting a message from the deep underworld that the stream has issues.
What do you mean? Can you be
It
more?
did go over
specific?
the night. I just looked at it, by the way.
What do you mean this has issues? Like what sort of issues?
Potato.
Really? No one in the chat said it.
Can you guys
I've
hear
been
me
getting
okay?
secret messages from the great big. Yes.
But like,
Chris, you hadn't talked in a while, so I didn't know.
well, no, I've been trying to figure out because like I'm on a delay with you guys. Like I'm trying to like talk, but you guys are talking at the same time, and then it's like you guys are glitching out, and then I can't really figure out like if it's just me or you guys are having issues. But I've been struggling.
We're having a great time, Chris.
Oh, I haven't said a word in like 20 minutes, and it's just been like, all right.
Yeah, we can tell.
It's felt fine. No, I'm kidding, Chris. Hop in here.
He's not.
I am. If it was Rec, I wouldn't be. But
Yeah.
I know. Yeah, a lot of you guys. Yeah, because I'm trying to figure out this. What I might have to do is I might need to stop the stream for a quick second and restart it. So, let me see. We're gonna keep it rolling for a minute.
They're catching a fumble there, so we got a third and what, 8 maybe?
10.
Third and 10? Is it that long? I thought he picked up like 5 there after a second, 13. But you're ahead of me.
No, they have third and 10 on the screen. But
yeah, you're ahead of me, Sherman. So you would know better than I.
Yep, 3rd and 10.
But it said 3rd and 10 on the screen. But if you look at the lines, it's not.
No, it's about 3rd.
Doesn't look like 10 yards.
Yeah, it's 10.
It's 10. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it is. 1 yard past the 5-yard marker. Goff under pressure goes down.
Let's go, Chris Jones, kind of getting in there in a minute, cleaning it up. First sack of the. I think that. Well, no, the Lions had a sack where they almost got a fumble recovery there in the first half, but. All right.
That point where we need something big to happen here, like a fumble turnover of some type.
Don't put that out in the world. It'll happen.
Put that out in the world.
So. I know you do.
It'd be such a shame if this returner were to somehow drop the ball.
Who hurt you?
Oh, they're saying he was down. Oh, thought we had it.
I'm still behind you guys.
Oh shit! A big run back there. Also, there's a lot of echo now.
Big run back. Oh, that's what you're saying with he was down.
Yeah, he's down.
Was he? Okay.
Yeah.
Because I haven't seen the review, so the replay, I should say.
He was knee and elbow.
Okay.
So here we have a wild Chris trying to figure out how to internet.
Well, I didn't know Detroit had the future. They don't have power, but they have the future as far as television goes. His knee was definitely down. Yeah. Okay. All right. I can breathe deep.
Let's see.
All right. So let's.
You guys almost within one play wished that into existence.
Yeah.
I tried really hard. I'm not gonna lie.
So.
Can you even see this?
Well,
it's really bad, grainy.
The problem is it's just really small because you're not.
That's what she said.
Not my wife.
See, here you go. Here you go. Watch. Goes through, goes over the net.
Oh, you found the play. Okay.
And then watch. This guy is going to come out of nowhere.
Yeah, that's
on the other side of the net right now.
I can't see it really.
This guy's like.
Yeah, I can't either.
You're going to see it in a second, though. See him jump out. Boom.
Oh.
He catches the ball. And then woo, falls.
It looked like he was jumping into a pool. Like
right.
Not only does he not get to keep that ball, but he has medical bills out the wazoo.
And he's got to figure that shit out.
I think they let him keep it.
Did they? Thank you. That should be the right decision.
I think they did because if you watch the rest of the clip, they interview him.
And he's holding on to the football.
I think so.
So real quick for the bingo, let's go start with the very obvious 7+ Taylor Swift mentions.
We're not even online right now.
I've been muted a lot because I was trying to get my kids asleep, but I haven't heard any Taylor Swift mentions. But I also didn't watch the pregame.
I have.
Does that count if it's pregame? I don't care. Just put it on the board.
They also show you a few times on the screen because, of course.
I think this drive is the game, Scotty.
We got the missed kick.
I mean, yeah.
I don't want to be that guy.
I mean, obviously, 7 definitely feels like that might be at 3. It's not over. 3, it's definitely not over.
Also, we need 5
I think
followers.
there's only like 7 minutes left. Yeah, 7:12.
3, it's not over.
Yeah, we need 5+ followers to get a bingo on the board.
I've watched the Chiefs be in control and find a way to make it so
Uncomfortably
climactic.
close.
Yeah.
Right, but I'm saying even if they get 3, there's going to be 5 minutes left. 13-point lead.
Or game. So, and you guys have been, for the most part, moving the ball. Chiefs defense has played a little better this half, obviously, but
it's crazy to me that we only have 17 points.
Yeah, well, that first drive took it. Actually, I was so annoyed with that first drive you had. It took like 10 minutes off the clock. You ended up with a field goal, but still, I was just like, so annoyed at how long that took.
We need a Gibbs touchdown for a bingo. We need 5+ follows for a bingo.
We definitely have a missed kick because
yeah, we got that. We got the Hutch sack.
Yeah, Hutch caused that fumble. Yep.
Handoff here. Pacheco goes nowhere.
44 right now.
Yeah, we're at 44 points, so a touchdown would give us the
touchdown.
over.
He didn't go. He didn't go nowhere. Right.
There's a whole bingo worth of trick plays,
but it's not nowhere. He got like 2 yards. That seems important.
Yeah, we had a bunch of trick plays. Let me check.
ARSB. That's a bingo on its own.
The trick play happened on the first.
I don't.
Thing of the game.
No, the Chiefs did a trick play, and then Mahomes ended up just running with it.
Yeah, and then the Lions also did a hook and ladder.
Well, a trick play was almost a free space on this game. I thought it would be from the Lions for sure. Oh, Kelsey gets in and an immediate throw and a first down. Running clock, and now with normal kickers, you're in field goal range.
Who's that on?
Detroit is 2 yards shy of 100 rushing yards. They were like 92 before the halftime, and now they're at 98.
What happens when you're trailing?
Who just turned on? Oh.
And yep, there's another Taylor Swift sighting.
She's not even. Is that current? She's not watching the game.
Oh,
yeah.
She just missed her boy.
She's talking to Caitlin Clark. She's talking to Caitlin Clark in the
Do you
booth
notice
right
Caitlin
there.
Clark? They had their whole team had like a pregame at the Colts game last week, and everyone put on the jersey, and Caitlin Clark just held it. She's like, I can't put on the Colts jersey. I'm a Chiefs fan. I can't do it. Good for her. Good for her.
Damn it!
I didn't know Caitlin Clark was a Chiefs fan.
And listen, there. If you're from Iowa, you got to pick a team, and a lot of Iowa people pick the Chiefs because that's actually geographically
close,
pretty close.
I mean, the Bears are the closest team.
Well, but you're not picking the Bears.
I don't want to be overly dramatic, but I think this is the game right here.
2nd and 5.
3rd and 1.
Swing out there, and he's down.
3rd and 1.
Yep.
1.5.
We also have Mahomes.
Do the Chiefs go for it? Is it 4-down territory? I think you go for it. I would too.
Yeah, I would. Too, but I'm just saying, 1st down either way. There's 3.5 minutes left. It's over.
I'll never.
There it is.
I will
touchdown.
Never.
Let him go. Let him go.
You're so far ahead.
You're so far ahead.
The play hasn't even snapped for me yet, Chairman.
They should have let him score on that.
Snap. Handoff.
Kareem Hunt.
Bowl's
over.
It gets to the 16.
That's big.
That's probably
big. He got trucked.
And clock stopped, so that must be Detroit took their first timeout. Okay.
Hey!
So while we have time, we do.
10 cats in a coat. Welcome in.
10 cats in a coat.
10
Welcome.
I love it.
And who's your team and where you're from? Like to get to know you a little bit better. How are we doing tonight, 10 cat? Welcome. We 4 more follows and we'll get a bingo square off the board. What else? I missed some of the bingo scores. What are we missing? We have
miss kick for sure.
Miss kick.
We got Mahomes 25+ pass yards each quarter.
Oh, that was total yards. I was like, is that a 25+ yard pass per quarter? Because that'd be insane.
Yeah, that's just what Chris does each time. We have 75+ tight end yards.
All we need is followers for bingo.
Followers, let's go.
Yeah, just the tight end yards. That's what's. I mean, you could probably go ahead and do KC -1.5. Unfortunately,
seems
a defensive special teams touchdown might give us a bingo.
Don't want to put that out there right now.
I mean, for the viewers, you do.
No, I don't. No,
you care about your viewers. And
I care a lot more about a Chiefs win than giving out a bingo. I'll give out a bingo if the Chiefs win. How about that?
Sounds good to me.
There it is.
You heard it from Scotty here first. He will give out a bingo if the Chiefs win.
Chris will have to do it, but yeah.
Yeah.
You can do it from your own channel.
I'll facilitate. I'll facilitate. Come on, man. 10 Cats. Timberwolves, baby. I'm a frequent watcher who had their former name taken down.
Oh, nice. Chairman's team.
Now it's a puzzle of who this could be.
We're trying to figure this out. Well, we only have a couple Timberwolves fans.
Minnesota Timberwolves fan.
So we got Black Market Breast Milk is a big that seems a name taken down. Black Market Breast Milk.
I feel like that's the one.
Did we hit it?
We also have Joker Nation. That wouldn't be. Oh, see, I got it.
First,
let's go.
Nice. Welcome in, Black Market.
Yeah. See, we know you guys. Like, it's not like you guys are strangers here. We got you. We know who's a fan of which teams. But what made you decide 10 cats in a coat for your next screen name? I mean, that's kind of.
That is a good question.
Did they force you to change? Like, did they say?
So WWD Con. Do I see a Steelers logo behind Chairman?
I don't think you do. That would be surprising.
Yeah, you see. Hold on.
Because fat guy in a little coat.
I know he does have Steelers memorabilia. Yeah, Steelers helmet.
Oh, he does.
Got it.
Bringing it up. Let's go.
Calm down, Rec. It's don't.
One of it still fits. Oh. I'm afraid to put it on. I'm afraid I won't get it back off.
It would not fit my head for sure.
My childhood football helmet.
Nice.
And I know Devil Dog, like there's a thing for channel points where you make him put on his Steelers helmet.
Now that I'm thinking about youth football, shout out if my son watches the stream tomorrow. Shout out to my son. His team won the flag football championship this weekend.
Nice.
Yeah.
I was the defensive coordinator, and they won despite me.
How many points did they give up?
We gave up a solid amount. It was a 2-game. We had the semis and championship in one day. The offense carried the day. My son scored a lot of touchdowns, which is great. Could have used him more on defense, but
X's and O's on defense.
I put him in on defense. He got the flag on the final stop that won us the game too. So, shout out to Landon, my boy.
Hey,
nothing better than watching those kids like jump for joy and shout. And they got a little like miniature Lombardi trophy was the trophy, and they were all holding it up, and it was super cool to see. So, shout out Landon if you're gonna watch this tomorrow. You and your flag football title.
What's the team's name?
Well, they were the they were the Lions. How about that?
Hey.
How about that?
Roger.
How about that,
Excellent,
Chairman?
Landon. You are the man.
You can believe the Lions can, in fact, win
games when they can.
It's possible.
Anything is possible.
Yeah. Well, I think you got us tonight, Scotty, but hopefully we'll play you again this season and get you back.
I hope we play again, for sure. I don't know about the second part of that, but I do hope we play again, because that means we're both in the Super Bowl, and that'd be great.
Exactly.
Great.
Glad you followed that train of thought.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Not complicated, but...
No. Not
Rec,
really.
Rec looked puzzled, so I don't.
No, that's typical.
I got it.
That's his normal look.
Yeah. People have, others have resting bitch face. I have resting dirt face, like Eli Manning.
Resting confused face.
Well, so Chairman, how so it's good. It feels like a 2-team race between Green Bay and Detroit in that division.
And I don't even in that division. Listen, the NFC actually across the board, just no one looks that good right now.
Except for Tampa.
I don't think Tampa looks that good. They've won most of their games by one score, like tight games. Lost a couple.
Yeah.
I know offensively they look good, but defensively they don't look good.
The Rams look very hit and miss.
The Rams didn't play well.
Don't look.
Got a win against.
They had like 5 minutes where they looked good, and that's all they needed.
I mean,
I would once we get to the game, and I'll talk about it later. But like the fact that they were up 17-3 and went for it on 4th down instead of kicking a field goal late to make it a 3-score game was insane to me. And then they didn't get it. I'm like, how do you not make it a 3-score game when the other team scored 3 points all game? Just make it a 3-score game.
No timeouts remaining for the Detroit Lions. 3rd and 6 from the 11. Xavier Worthy in motion.
We'll need an onside kick, but it's still possible.
The home back, and he gets sacked. Field goal time.
It's a good sack. That's a good sack from Mahomes.
Field goal time. Yeah, the NFC West feels. NFC West.
I don't think he had a choice.
You got,
it was.
Well, yeah.
You got but 3.
Like, that's actually much better than an incompletion, obviously.
All right, let's see Butker pull one here. I keep forgetting I'm ahead of you.
It's all good. All right.
Well, we've got a timeout.
Butker is out.
The
in an unprecedented move, Kansas City decides to ice their own kicker.
Well, they hadn't. I think the clock was running down.
Yeah, the game clock. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, well, you know what they were doing.
I like my version better.
They were purposely running it down to get as much time off the clock as possible.
Yeah, I don't like this echo though.
Yeah, now we have an echo again, Chris. What are you doing?
I'm about to start this bitch over with all the shit that's. I'm about to start this bitch over. It wasn't
echoing though until just now.
I'm gonna shut this shit down quick tonight.
You can't do it now.
Right,
I'm gonna do it
Bucker,
now.
I need you to pull this.
Oh Jesus!
I can't handle hearing Rec twice.
I can't handle hearing me twice either.
All right, Bucker, just put this through. No big deal.
33 yards. The length of an extra point. Snap good, hold good, kick is right down the middle.
Good.
And that is a bingo. That is.
What was the bingo?
11 kicker points?
When you say bingo, Rec, it's just a bingo space. It's not.
It's a bingo square.
Yeah, I'm confused. When I hear bingo.
Okay, now we just need. If we can
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's only 10. It's Butker's fault.
No?
This should be a 14-point game right now. Yeah, if Butker didn't miss an extra point, but
Butker has 6 points.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
6.
Okay.
And Bates has 5. He got a field goal and 2 extra points. 6 plus 5 is 11.
Does Butker have 6? Are you sure?
Math.
Yeah, the field goal there, and then 3 extra points.
3, 6, 7, 8.
And 9, he missed 10, he missed another extra point.
You're right. All right.
Wasn't it over 11 though?
11 plus. 11 plus.
Okay.
Hey, don't worry. I will fight for the chat. When they try to screw you, I got y'all.
I'm giving out a bingo if the Chiefs win today. I'm not screwing over the chat.
Now we just see a 37-plus-yard touchdown pass to Jahmyr Gibbs, and we'll have 2 gifted subs.
220, no timeout. So obviously, I mean, it's going to have to involve an onside kick, even with the score here for the Lions, which we haven't seen a ton of this year. And now it's just
a couple, but that's
super hard to pull off in this new rule.
I don't like all the new rules, but like it's onside kicks should be hard, but it shouldn't be next to impossible.
They should just make it a 4th and 15. That's hard, but it's not physically impossible. Or if you do want to make it stupid hard, 4th and 20, still better than onside kick.
Chris Jones was offside there. which is going to stop the clock, which is actually the worst part of that.
Yeah.
If they don't get a quick touchdown, none of the rest matters.
I mean, they're going to need an onside kick unless they score within 14
Right.
seconds or 13 seconds, I should say.
Even then, they would still need. I mean,
But
I guess it's.
No, they would
It's
still need
possible
onside
at that
kick.
point, but you still need a touchdown. So,
Because if you get the kickoff return, that eats up clock, and then
if they get it before 2 minutes, they're kicking the ball. They should just kick the ball directly out of bounds. Don't make the mistake that the team did the other week where they tried to kick it out of the end zone. Just kick it out of bounds. It's 5 yards.
Yeah. Go back.
And go.
Under pressure, escape. Just gets it out of there, incomplete.
I think it is incomplete. And there was Amon-Ra in the area. So.
And he was out of the tackle box.
Could have been. Yeah. Yeah. Finally, the D-line showing up at least a little bit.
Yeah. So on this one play, Chris Jones has shown more of an impact than Myles Garrett.
Miles who?
Exactly.
Myles Garrett doesn't have to do anything else in the rest of his career. He's good.
Yeah, he's good.
Getting paid. He's like
what was that?
Who was the Franklin from Penn State? He's getting $50 million payout to not do anything.
Is that what he got? 50 mil?
Yeah.
50 mil left.
I don't know if this is true or not, but I saw a thing.
Adidas.
That was like Adidas.
Yeah,
Adidas is paying most of it.
It would be great to get 50 million to not do your job, but at the same time, how bad would it hurt to suck so bad that they give you 50 million to not be there anymore?
But I would ironically, they made this they were in the semifinals of the college football playoff last year. I know it's been a bad 3-week stretch, but like to get fired after making the semifinals of the college football playoff midway through the next season is insane.
How does he get fired before
victory formation?
If Chiefs win,
I haven't seen the 4th and 1, but it feels like it goes well.
It feels like we
throws dropped by JMO,
and we're under 2 minutes. That'll do it. Largest bet of the year for me. 250 on the Chiefs tonight, minus 2.5. Minus 2.5. Gonna pay out.
Pretty safe at this point.
Lions will be fine. I mean, the Chiefs obviously needed this.
Crazy though that 30-17. This does not feel like a 30-17 game.
No, I feel like it's been closer than that. It's the fact that we've only given up 17 points, where I haven't felt comfortable defensively the whole game. It's kind of wild, but
yeah, the 2 plays, man, that touchdown penalty and then the drop on the 4th down. Amon-Ra will not sleep tonight. I promise you that. That dude is going to double up his what's that ball machine that throws the
jugs? Yeah.
Yeah. What does he do? Like 200 a day or something like that?
You think 500?
It'll be 500 tomorrow. I've never seen a competitor like that guy. Maybe Kobe Bryant.
Yeah, and listen, I think the Lions are going to be fine. Obviously, beat up tonight, but I'm going to take the win and get back to 3-3 for sure.
Yeah, what's the West look like now?
The Chargers and Broncos are both 4-2 with very unconvincing wins today against bad football teams.
Yeah, the Broncos did not look good,
and then the Chargers
did not think they were going to pull that game out.
Chargers squeaked out a win against the Dolphins.
The Broncos defense looks good. The Broncos offense looks like an absolute disaster.
Dude, they were playing the Jets.
They were playing a winless team, and they won by 2. Stop it. Stop it, Chris. I don't care what the defense looks like.
Don't do that shit to me.
No, Justin Fields was an abomination. I've seen so many tweets on how bad. Like, there are countless things I've seen where guys are wide open, and he just didn't throw the fucking ball.
The thing about Fields, too, is this is exactly the same stuff he was doing in Chicago. And that's why when everybody thought he was like the greatest thing I was like, trust me, we play them twice a year. I've watched his games beginning to end. He's not good.
Okay, so yeah, they do it
Statistically,
against
the Broncos balled out, but it won't matter, Chris.
I'll be right
because
back.
when you play a real team,
they
won by 2 against a winless team, and you're trying to hype your team.
I'm not. No. Now you jump all over like this thing where it's like all I'm saying is they played some decent offenses so far this year too, and they still are a top defense in the NFL. Or is that true?
What?
Hey, I've been impressed with the Broncos this year. I'm not saying I'm not.
What good?
But I wasn't today.
The offense is what's absolutely holding them back.
Outside of Indy, what offense has been good that they've played? They played Tennessee,
so they're doing their job.
New York,
they're doing their job.
They have not had a difficult schedule offensively. Philly's offense sucks.
They're doing their job. Offensively, they need to figure shit out. I will say that.
Your quarterback. What did I tell you?
Are legit
time and time
because their
again.
defense caused Fields to get minus 10 yards passing.
Here's the thing.
Patrick wishes he was a Bronco.
Patrick.
He wouldn't have any Super Bowls if that was the case.
Thank you for the 200 bits. No, here's the thing. Like I do think that the Broncos are winning based off of their defense. If they didn't have the defense that they have, it would be a brutal season for us. The defense is winning the games right now. That's basically it. We'll get into all those games.
Today was not a good measuring stick.
Bo Nix has played bottom 10 quarterback in the league this year.
I'm curious to see how much is the play calling, because the play calling by the coach, head coach Sean Payton.
What's going on?
Yeah, I would definitely blame the play caller that had Drew Brees at the helm, rather than the quarterback.
I mean, the play calling isn't exactly helping either. I mean, I think there's some things going on with both.
Oh, what's
issues
going on here? Whoa,
that's what I was trying to tell you.
Whoa, what is this? What is this?
This is all of a sudden we got some scuffles going on.
Oh, punches are being thrown. This is
people out there in street clothes too. Like, what's going on?
There's
Everyone calm down. Everyone calm down. It's gonna be okay.
Lions and Chiefs.
I want to see what instigated that. Like, what happened?
Yeah.
I mean, these aren't exactly rivals.
Lots
see each other once every few years, but that's about it.
The rest.
Good thing Andy wasn't in there and got like trampled over or something. He could have fallen and.
Oh, Branch just popped Pachenko out of nowhere.
What is that, a post-game fight or something?
Yeah.
Mahomes is going out for like a high five.
He taps.
Yeah. After that, though, watch Branch. Like something was going on there.
No, that's bullshit right there. I don't care what you're saying.
I'm not defending hitting someone when.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying there was more there than.
Branch started it all. He might miss it. Well, he wasn't healthy going into this game. He probably won't miss a game for that. But after the game to do that, maybe they make a statement on that. He'll get fined up the wazoo for that. But
yeah, no, I'm not defending it. And I'm just saying that clearly something was said that triggered him because he's not just hitting him for the fun of it.
Oh, no doubt. But
you got to control yourself.
I think words are said by both teams throughout the game.
Well, and you saw Mahomes try to reach his arm out to shake his hand, and he just ignored him.
Ignored it, yeah.
So I wonder if he said something about that.
Mahomes is historically not a trash talker. In fact, if you watch the QB thing he was on, and then even recently, players just say especially D lineman, he's nice to because he doesn't want to get hit as hard. So he feels like if he's just nice to him, they won't hit him as hard. So he doesn't talk a lot of trash.
That sounds like something Brady would do.
I was kind of surprised he didn't get flagged when he scored that touchdown, though.
Mahomes?
Yeah.
I guess I didn't.
Usually when you point,
I didn't.
Usually when you point at a guy, that'll get you a flag. But he did the thing where he pointed and then did this and did the thing he does and whatever.
I saw him flip the ball after he got it in, and then I was just celebrating. So I actually didn't see that.
I was being salty, so I was watching every moment.
Sure.
That's fair.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's
you
gonna
can't
put
do that. You got to control your temper, man. You can't hit a dude.
I mean, more so, even if he I don't know if he'll miss a game. Probably, maybe not, but like he's gonna get fined so much. It's just so stupid.
Yeah.
To do that.
Yeah, clearly was not thinking about. I don't know, man. I would love to hear. I'll be interested to hear the story if it comes out of what on earth he was thinking.
But what could he say that would justify it? Nothing.
Nothing would justify it, unless he talked about his mom or something.
It's not going to save him from getting whatever or fine
for sure. And that's I'm not justifying.
No, I know. Yeah,
I wonder. I have a feeling he was maybe saying something about him ignoring Mahomes. Like, what the fuck, dude? Something.
Either way, it's like none of it needed to be
evil. Giving the win to the Lions seems fair. Yeah, after the Lions guy punched our guy in the face, it seems fair to just give the win to the Lions.
Exactly. I don't see anything wrong with it.
We'll take it.
Checks out. I'll have to check my DraftKings to make sure I get paid on that, because maybe the Lions just get a free win there. Lions are going to be fine, obviously. They're going to be in the playoffs. This is a much more important game for the Chiefs. They go to 2-4, then you start.
Yeah, and I actually said last week when they lost, I wish that hadn't happened right before we have to play them. Who did they lose to last week?
Jacksonville.
Jags, yeah.
Yeah, so I was like, man, I wish they had not lost a game right before we have to play. And I kind of feel the same way, knock on wood, about – I'm not even sure who's on the schedule next week for the Lions, but
Tampa.
I don't think I want to be that team.
Tampa, that'll be a fun.
You got the Buccaneers next week, which actually, if Brian Bridges is out for that game, that's going to be a problem.
Well, no, forget that though. Tampa might not have any healthy wetters, although they were able to do it today without him. But
yeah, I was about to say, they're making jokes about you talking about Mahomes can't do it all with his weapons. You got Tez Johnson and Cade Otton.
I don't make jokes. He did do it without weapons, but yeah, Egbuka went down. They were already without Evans and Godwin,
McMillan.
Yeah, McMillan.
And they're down to their fifth string. And Sterling Shepard, Cameron Johnson, whoever that is. So no Bucky Irving either.
Yeah.
Offensive line is missing a bunch of pieces. They have 3 healthy starters, and Baker's one of them.
Two beat up teams going at it a little bit.
Yeah, our practice squad against their practice squad.
Yeah.
From what I've seen, I'll take the Buccaneers practice squad.
I was worried. The Chiefs were finally healthy, and then their left tackle had some sort of family emergency out in California.
Oh.
So he didn't play tonight.
Yeah, someone talking about Jalen Moore.
Yeah.
Most expensive swing tackle in football.
That's fine. Hey, the depth paid off tonight, all right?
Yep.
I'm not paying him. I don't care.
Yeah, it's still a whole lot better deal than what the Titans gave Dan Moore.
Yeah, that's not looking great.
$50 million guaranteed. That's still hilarious.
Yeah. The Chiefs aren't dead. I think he said that after they lost. He was like, "Are the Chiefs just bad?" After they lost last week, and I was like, "No."
The Detroit. There's a Detroit sports writer that's also on the radar here named Wojo, and he's hilarious. First of all, but anyway, he tweeted out, "Presented without comment. Chiefs were called for 13 penalties in a loss last week to Jacksonville, their most in 7 years. Tonight, 0 penalties. Presented without comment." He says again at the end.
It's a trap.
What's hilarious about last week is even after the game, everyone was saying the Jags got screwed in that game, despite the Chiefs getting called for 13 penalties. It doesn't matter with the Chiefs. The refs will always be And I don't know. There wasn't anything egregious, but I'm sure people will they'll go through the tape and they'll find a hold here, a hold there. And it'll be just, viral on Twitter or X or whatever, which is fine because I don't care. We got the dub. Yeah. And Rashi, free Rashi Rice. Let's go.
And you have to also give someone a
happy to gift a sub.
Absolutely. Based on historical NFL data from 08 to 23, approximately 0.6% of the time there's a team with 0 penalties. So the Chiefs are elite. What can you say?
They cleaned things up within 6 days after 13 penalties last week. What can I say?
Incredible.
All right. What games did we have this week?
Hold on.
Bad
Real
ones.
quick.
A lot of bad ones.
Oh yeah, Sky, did you do the graphics?
Oh, oh my gosh. I did, except for the afternoon games, and I forgot. Hold on. Yeah, you don't have them, Chris. Do you want to make them real quick? You guys keep talking. I can make it.
Yeah. So here we go. Here we go, Scotty. Hutch was held on the touchdown pass.
Of course he was.
Which one? All touchdown passes?
The Chiefs make the league unwatchable. We knew they wouldn't let them go 2-4. Can't miss out on that Taylor Swift revenue. Did they even show her?
They showed her.
A bunch.
13 penalties on the road last week. They come home and have 0. That's not suspicious. I'm just enjoying this because I know it's making Scotty's blood boil.
Yeah.
He's also...
I keep saying...
Blatant false start on every other play by them, too.
Yeah.
I think they're mixing them up with the Eagles.
I keep saying it's so easy to rage bait Scotty.
This guy, hard to win when the other team is gifted 11 points. However, I think it's clear the Lions were the better team.
I don't know what game you watched. That's all I can say.
I'm presenting this without comment. I'm just reading you.
I'm not saying to you. I'm saying to that person that sent that out. I don't know what game they watched. If they felt like
evil, Patrick, and the Chiefs.
It's a must-win for the. It was a must-win for the Chiefs. So Chiefs, obviously, the refs got the memo.
I welcome this. All this means is people hate us because we're great. I'm fine.
I don't think he's fine. I think he's
I'm definitely fine.
Chiefs get the dub here, improved to 3-3. Lions dropped to 4-2. The Lions battling with the Packers in that division. So, Chairman, down the line, I think you already talked about it a little bit. It's going to be a nice little race, I think, down the stretch with the Packers here.
Yeah, and I'll just admit this because I don't think Milwaukee's in the chat, is he?
No.
Either way, you're good. Either way, you're good.
Green Bay they've got a good team. They really do. It pisses me off because it's like Ohio State. Like, how are they just good every year? Like, the Green Bay gets a new quarterback, and then, what do you know? This guy's a Hall of Famer too. And then they get another new quarterback. Oh, what do you know? This guy's good too. Like, nobody has that kind of luck. It's crazy.
I don't think they looked appreciably good. They haven't looked good the last 3 weeks. I thought they looked great the first couple weeks.
Yeah, and then the tied with the Cowboys.
They lost to the obviously Browns. Lost the Browns, and then today, especially offensively, and then defensively, kind of collapsed late. But
it wasn't close.
No, but they were playing the Bengals.
But I'm just saying, if it's hard to. I think when the game was never close, I guess is what I'm saying.
I think they should be in the mix, certainly, but I've been unimpressed. I thought they were the team to beat, and now I'm like they're kind of up in the air, especially offensively. And then defensively, they got 1 sack against Flacco today. 1
against that offensive line.
Against the statue.
And that's supposed to be their strength. Obviously, their strength is supposed to be pressuring the quarterback, and I'm like. I don't know.
That's why you got Micah. You got Micah and you got Rashawn Gary.
I give Flacco some credit, though. He already beat him once,
Yeah, and that's why the Bengals traded for him. At least that's what I'm going with because that's the funnier option. So, Taylor Goat say, I think that says something nice about the Chiefs. checking. Yeah, let's say something nice about the Chiefs.
That should be easy. They're a great football team.
I still like Juju Smith-Schuster. That he's still my boy. Even if he's wearing,
honestly, I mean, I've always said I am sick of the Chiefs. I hate the Chiefs, just like I'm sure Scotty hated the Patriots.
Yeah.
For all the same reasons. But I've always said, like, as long as they have Mahomes, they're in it. Like, this guy could have traffic cones for receivers, and he's still going to make plays.
He won a Super Bowl with traffic cones.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
they're on the upswing, that's for sure. Getting all their offense, this is the best offense they had. So I mean,
Rashi comes back next week. I think people are underestimating how good Rashi is. Actually, I'm pretty excited for it.
So yeah, there you go. Chiefs get the dub. We are going to be breaking down all the other games and takeaways here coming up in a minute or so.
As soon as I get my shit together.
As soon as Scotty gets going. But guys, hit that follow button if you're new to the channel. If you're just joining us for the first time,
for a while.
We are live every Wednesday and Sunday nights. So we will be breaking down all of Week 7's games coming up here this Wednesday. So make sure you stay tuned for that show. You won't want to miss it. And then we will, again, break things down for everything that you may have missed today right now coming up once we get that all set. So hit that follow button. You get all the notifications. Chairman, give Chairman a follow if you don't know. Chairman of the board. He is doing his show all the time. He's a little tailgate before we get going here every single show. So make sure you go give him a follow.
Every single show.
He's got conspiracies. He's got cases of like crime cases and court things and all sorts of good stuff. So make sure you go give Chairman some love.
It's a great time to be in the conspiracy business because they're out there every day. You know.
Yeah.
Yep.
And some of them turn out to be true.
Absolutely.
That makes it so great.
That's what I'm talking about.
Like Scotty has his conspiracy that the Chiefs don't get favored by the refs every week.
It's not.
That's just crazy talk. That's crazy talk, Rick.
In the facts, Houston Mahomes has been a starter, have been a top 5 penalized team. But it's fine. You guys,
I'm so glad he's potatoing, so I can't hear him brag.
You can't hear that?
Now I hear you, but I couldn't hear you when you were saying all that, which I'm
I was
really
just
glad
saying, in the Mahomes era, the Chiefs have been a top 5.
Oh no, I can't hear you
team
again.
in the
That's so
NFL.
unfortunate.
Don't talk over me,
he
Rick.
talking?
I will. But Chris, I think I got it in there.
All right, let's we get those pulled over and we'll jump into all of the takeaways from this week once I get these all uploaded.
I think
thanks for having me on, guys. Always a pleasure.
Of course, man.
Chairman, good
I'd
to
like a
have you.
different outcome, but
You know, you'll be fine. The Lions will be all right. You know.
I don't even know if there are any more Sunday night games, but I would volunteer myself again if that's the case.
I'll check real quick.
I would think they'd have another one, but is this
So
their first?
Maybe
of the
I'm
season?
bad luck. Do we have any other Lions fans that maybe?
Well, you got Monday night next week.
We're not on Mondays, Rex.
I'm letting him know.
I think he knows.
We got Sunday Night Football, November 16th. Lions at Eagles.
Ooh.
Lions Eagles for that one. That could be a fun one.
Yeah, let's
Yeah,
see.
I
Are there any
think we
more
might
next
actually all be on the same side for that one.
I think so. I would be shocked if we weren't.
I think that is the only other Sunday night game that the Lions have.
Yeah, I just looked too. I think that's it.
And obviously that one's able to be flexed, but I'd be shocked if they
I was
flexed
going
out
to
of
say if unless
Philly
something
and
gets
Detroit.
flexed.
Yeah.
All right.
But either way, thank
Either
you,
way,
Chairman.
thank
Thanks
you,
for
Chairman.
joining.
Congrats on your win,
appreciate
Scotty. Hopefully we'll get
Thank
you in February.
Happy to see you in February.
So apparently
All
Juju
right.
might have gotten a bloody nose in that whole scuffle.
Well, then just a branch should never play again.
All right.
Do you say? Wait, before I go, do you say he's got a bloody nose from that?
Yeah, it looks
What
like
Rex saying? I have no idea.
It looked like he hit him on the helmet. I don't know how he would get him a bloody nose from that.
That's just what I've been seeing on
the
Twitter.
helmet is on the head, but
protection.
No,
protection.
I know what you're saying.
I mean, it looked like he popped him on the side of the helmet. But anyway, all right.
All right.
Well, thanks, fellas. Always a pleasure.
You.
Have a good one. We will see you next time, and we'll see you in the chat here, Chairman.
Yep. Peace out.
All right. There we go. All right. Well, let's get to all of the recaps of the day. We're going to crush through these. That game, by the way, finished quick.
It was a quick game.
I was looking. I was like, man, we, start around 8 o'clock Mountain Time. And usually it's around halftime is just starting at that point. I looked and was like, the third quarter's already going. I was like, damn. Okay. This is, we're cruising through it. But,
well,
yeah, quick game. All right, so let me go ahead. Let me get these uploaded here. Once I have these set, add files. Here we go.
Here, you do that. I'm gonna do a code yellow before.
Code yellow in the chat for Scotty. As we get that,
Ooh, that's a good game to start with.
Which we will start here with. Is that all of them? Did I get all of them? Hold on.
3, 4.
Oh, we're starting here. We're starting at Colts and Cardinals here.
Oh.
And then then we'll cruise through them all. So there we go. All right. So guys, yeah, hit that follow button if you're new. We got a lot to get through tonight. Lots of action from earlier on in the week, but we are starting here with the Cardinals and the Colts. Let me pull this up here on my side, and we should be good to go.
The Cards in trouble. The Cards were in trouble last week when they failed at live.
The Cardinals, we've kind of been selling that Cardinal stock for a while. Colts has been on the up and up. Cardinals, we didn't really believe after the first couple weeks that they were legit, and it's slowly coming to fruition that that's the case. So, yeah, Cardinals, it ain't it. But let me see, what are we missing? I think we are good to go. Is Gannon losing the team after the fumble thing? This team, we haven't been high on in the first place, but you add in all of the issues with Kyler and all the they have a bunch of injuries. It's just a rough go. He's got that fire in his gut, though.
Do you have fire in your gut?
Yeah. Does Arizona have?
He's getting fired from his gut.
QB controversy.
F the Cardinals again.
Yeah, Cardinals shouldn't exist after last week.
If you're not gonna cover, win the game. Like, you're the worst. I hate the Cardinals.
Quarterback controversy. They did have a switch at quarterback. Kyler Murray sidelined. Jacoby Brissett came in and received his first chance to start for Arizona here in this one. So that was a thing. Brissett under center. Cardinals converted 9 of 14 third down attempts, which 3 scoring drives of 10 plus, and battled with a team most expected to cruise. They got a little bit of a boost from Jacoby Brissett. I feel like he thrives in these kind of situations where it's like he starts for a team that doesn't have a quarterback and is a disaster, but then he comes in for other teams as a backup and he just excels. It's just kind of how he does it. Either way, Colts get a win here. They improved to 5-1 on the season with a 31-27 win over the Cardinals. Cardinals just falling behind in their division where everyone else is 4-2. But yeah, this one not looking great here. Daniel Jones completed all of his 9 passes under pressure for 93 yards and a touchdown. Highest success rate under pressure in a game for Jones since 2022. Colts 194 points scored through the first 6 weeks are the most by an Indianapolis team in the Super Bowl era, besting the 2007 Peyton Manning-led Colts by 1 point.
Yeah, this game was a lot of back and forth, honestly. Arizona had the lead 24-17 going to the fourth. Indy got a couple scores. Arizona drive, but couldn't get it done late in the game with Jacoby Brissett, who looked better maybe than Kyler. Without Marvin Harrison even went out mid-game with a concussion.
Yep.
In this one, Colts get another win, get to 5-1, 4-0 at home. Colts have played 4 home games in their first 6.
End of the season's gonna be rough for that.
Yeah. In the dome, Daniel Jones looks comfy. We'll see. Listen, I thought this was actually the worst game Indy's played this year, almost. Against a backup quarterback at home, Arizona, I thought they would be able to cover 6.5 that we had. It moved to 8.5 by this morning, Chris.
I did see that. Yeah, it shifted.
So we had a good number on it, and it still didn't work out. But Indy found a way to win. Defense didn't play great, but the Cardinals know how to lose football games. So that's what they did again.
Does anyone lose football games better than Arizona?
They're really good at it.
There's a lot of teams that are good at it, so it's a tough competition.
Yeah. Say something nice about the Cardinals. They still exist as a franchise after we said they didn't. So congratulations, Arizona. They're still around.
Brissett threw for 320. I don't know the last time Kyler threw for 320 in a game. I'd have to look that up. It's been a while, I bet. I'm going to look that up.
I got to send you that soundbite, Chris, so you can add in for moments like this. The Ottawa Senators GM just like, we're a team.
We're a team. Yeah.
I got to send that to you. That's a great soundbite.
Send it on over. Send it over. We'll see about getting it added. So, yeah. So the Colts still cruising. They will, again, eventually get some away games here. So we'll see how they do on the road as opposed to what they've been experiencing here with the first few games being mostly at home. So,
and Brissett threw for 100 more yards today than Kyler has in the 5 games he started this year.
Which is just tells you everything you need to know. So when do we give up on Kyler? When does
now?
Oh, I've given up.
The Cardinals.
In what sense? Like, is he someone that's going to win a Super Bowl? Of course
no.
Not. Could he squeak into the playoffs as a quarterback? Yeah,
maybe.
Cardinals came into this game as the lowest, at least in the NFC. I saw the stat. I don't know if it's over football, but in the NFC, lowest points per game going into this game as a defense in the league. Granted, they played New Orleans, Tennessee, Seattle, San Fran, Carolina. But going into this game, they hadn't given up. Gave up 22, 23, 15, 22, and 13. So gave up the most points today as well. So I don't know. Maybe Brissett should start moving forward. I don't think that's crazy.
Quarterback controversy.
I'm sure it won't happen, but I don't know if it's crazy to say.
Let's see. Can anyone stop the Colts? Well, the Chargers are the next team that are going to have the opportunity.
A lot of teams can stop the Colts.
The Chargers host the Colts next week. 1.5 point spread. Chargers
I'm rooting for the Colts on that one.
Yeah, we'll be rooting for the Colts definitely. And I'm a Colts fan next week. I'll take it. I'll listen to the guy that sings those songs before every single game. That super fan that's like does his little jingle for his Colts. I'll be jumping on the bandwagon this week.
Brennan, KC sucks. That's weird because they beat a lot of teams number 1 in the power rankings tonight by 13. So
it's
weird to suck that.
It's weird to suck that bad. Yeah, do we have to talk about this game?
We'll spend a few seconds here. Broncos.
Congratulations, chat. You have more passing yards today than the New York Jets.
Everybody here does. So some crazy numbers coming out of this game in the sense that we'll just start with the Jets side, where the Jets finished this game with negative 10 total passing yards on the day. Negative 10. That's you didn't hear that wrong. It's the worst in a game in Jets history and worst by any team in 27 years. There were 9 sacks for the Broncos in this game and 9 completions for Justin Fields. So 9 sacks versus 9 completions total. Not going to get it done. That being said,
yeah, go ahead. You finish. Go.
That being said, this came down to a 2-point game. You're thinking, oh, the Jets only finished with negative 10 yards and 9 completions. And yet the Broncos still only won this game by 2 points, which is concerning to everybody who should be a Broncos fan because the offense is brutal. 82 yards of total offense for the Jets. Not good. By the way, these are the next. If you're ever going to bet the futures on these games, make sure you just bet the unders on all of them. The last 3 meetings between these two teams, 16-9, 10-9, 13-11. These two teams, when they play, it's unwatchable football. So either way, Broncos defense carried the offense. The defense was by far the best, in this game by a far, far margin over the offense, but they were able to get it done. So Broncos get the win 13-11 in this one. And there's a lot of concerns about the offense and what's going to happen next, because right now Bo Nix isn't getting it done, and it's really, really rough to watch some of these games. Broncos, let's see. There's a
Also, in the chat, we have to say something nice about the Jets, and no, you can't say they're a team.
Say something nice about the
Jets. Their defense played okay today.
The defense played okay
against a bad offense, but they held up. They should have won the game based off their defense. I mean, the Broncos scored 13. The offense for the Jets scored 9. The defense for the Jets scored 2. If you scored 2 as a defense and the other team scores 13, you should win a football game.
Yeah. You would hope Jets equals Chiefs.
Well, and again, the Jets were marching down the Jets were marching down the field at the end of this game to potentially win.
No, they weren't. It wasn't marching.
Well, marching is
they were attempting to.
They were attempting to, because I mean they had the ball with a chance, in a close game, and then they ended up just getting sacked, and it was just they didn't do anything.
Here's my issue: they had the ball. Fourth and
the time management was brutal for the Jets.
Well, the Jets at the end of the first half. I mean, we could go through that if you want. They literally, at the end of the half, went for it. Hold on, let me pull this up so I get the numbers right. They have a fourth. Hold on, 4th and 1 at their own 37. They run a fake punt and get it. With a minute to go.
Yep.
And they're at their own 37, sorry, or 38, whatever it is. They didn't run the ball. Don't stop the clock. Then they get sacked. Then they get a pass. They're at midfield with 25 seconds on the clock, and they don't run another snap. They're just like, nah. We're good.
What's the point?
Why throw a Hail Mary in there? Let's just go to half. Garrett Wilson was losing his mind, yelling at the coach, like as he should. They're a mess. Their coach might be fired very soon, and he's 6 games in. I kind of like the hire as like a rah guy, but holy shit, he has no idea what he's doing. And then they have 3rd down at the end of the game at the Broncos 44.
Yep.
That's a 61-yard field goal, which sounds long, but in this day and age,
it's doable.
What would you rather do if you're the Jets when you can't move the fucking ball? Go for it on 4th and 8 from the 44 or try a 61-yard field goal? Just try the 61-yard field goal.
What's the
and
one?
If you don't have a kicker that can make a 61-yard field goal, get a new kicker.
And Nick Folk was the guy, and maybe he's got a little mileage on those legs, but I don't.
Oh yeah, he definitely does.
Not 61's long, but not crazy long anymore. That should be. They absolutely should have kicked a field goal there to win the game. They could have won the game with a field goal. They didn't do it. I mean, Chris, if you really want me to go, let me go through the second quarter on in this game, Chris. Just possessions, real quick. Okay. Second quarter on.
It's rough.
Hold on. I gotta scroll up. All right. Jets got the ball. 3 plays, 5 yards. Broncos got the ball. 9 plays, 30 yards, but a punt. Jets, 3 plays, -8 yards, punt. Broncos, 5 plays, 14 yards, punt. Jets, 10 plays, 31 yards, end of half, because they decided just to punt on the first half. Just get 37 yards and a field goal on 10 plays to start the second half. Broncos, 3 plays, 6 yards. Jets, 6 plays, 13 yards. Broncos, 0 plays, -3 yards, and a safety. Jets, 3 plays, -3 yards. Broncos, 3 plays, 3 yards. Now we go to the fourth quarter. Jets, 3 plays, -4 yards. Broncos, 3 plays, 4 yards. Jets, 5 plays, 20 yards. Broncos explode on offense for 12 plays, 65 yards, and a field goal. Jets follow with 3 plays, -7 yards. Broncos follow with 3 plays, -5 yards. Jets, 6 plays, 1 yard. And then the Broncos nailed it. What the fuck is that? That's not a football game. That's not a football game. That's the worst exhibition. Like London should be pissed right now. They're like, why do people like this sport?
London did not get a great one. It was not a good. If you were looking for fireworks, this wasn't it.
I mean, that's
unless you're
That's 3 quarters of the game, Chris.
Yeah, it was rough.
It was an abomination by both teams offensively.
Both teams. It was bad. It was.
There was 3.
Get in, get out, and just don't think about this. How awful it was. Just put it.
You got to win though, Chris. You got to win.
And we got the dub. I'm gonna probably keep a Bo Nix panic meter. I want to get a Bo Nix panic meter, and I'm gonna start doing that. I think weekly, because I told chat, I was like, if the Broncos struggle offensively against the Jets, the Giants, and a couple of these other cupcake teams coming up, and they do this shit for like the next few games, I'm gonna lose my mind, because it
actually, hold on, I'm looking up the line for the Broncos Giants next week because I want to pull the trigger on the
Giants plus 7.
What?
I would take the Giants in a heartbeat.
I mean, you bet it now,
but it's plus 100. I want to. If it gets to 7.5, I will lose my mind.
Oh,
betting the Giants.
If it's going anywhere, it's gonna drop. It's gonna go towards.
No, right now it's minus 120 on Denver at plus or -7 and plus 100 on Giants, which means it's very close to getting a 7.5.
I got minus 110 both ways on 7. So my DraftKings is different
minus
for me.
120 and plus 100, which means it might get to 7.5, and I'm like, oh my gosh, at 7.5, I might make another 250 bet on that.
Well, the Giants, yeah, I think the Giants. I feel like that game was going to be closer than this game, and this game was a 2-point win. So you might want to jump on these lines early if you want. I mean, I think 7 is generous. I mean, I know Giants coming into Denver. But still,
they get extra rest. You're coming back from London. It's in Denver, but still, that's insane. That's an insane line. I thought it would be 4.
4.5 seems like it would be reasonable for that game. Yeah. So you're getting some value. It wouldn't shock me if this line changed while we're chatting here about these games. So back-to-back games against the New York teams. Broncos host the Giants next week. The Jets. I
just made a 150 bet on the Giants next week.
just throwing it in. I mean, if you're saying DraftKings is going to 7.5, part of me is like, do I wait? I mean, either way, I'm good with 7, but do I wait?
I just pulled the trigger at plus 100, so I get paid out better. 7.5 would be like, minus 120 for them, but I don't even know if the Broncos can win by 7 against the Giants. I don't know. I don't understand that line at all.
Yeah, kind of wild. So, yeah, we'll see what ends up. We'll be breaking that one down on Wednesday, see if the line changes even further. Let's get to the next one here. Raiders and Titans. I watched maybe 15 minutes of this game.
The Titans are a mistake of a franchise. And they should be contracted.
Titans just rough.
Why is Brian Callahan still employed?
Brian Callahan continues to coach.
Both teams are bad. We don't have to talk about this. This game was on Red Zone a decent amount because there were only 3 games.
Yeah.
The Raiders scored 20 in like not good fashion, and the Titans were awful. They turned the ball over a lot. They got sacked a lot. They did all sort of things that you do. Both teams are bad.
Both teams are bad. The one thing here, with one passing touchdown Sunday, Cam Ward has just 3 passing touchdowns in his first 6 career starts. Only one, the only number 1 overall quarterbacks with fewer passing touchdowns through their first 6 career starts since 1970 are Terry Bradshaw, John Elway, and Alex Smith.
That's actually good company.
That's good company. I mean, that you kind of like, wait a minute. That's
and I'm not out on Cam Ward because the
team sucks.
But I actually think Cam Ward is regressed because through games he's like now thinking more like I have no time, I can't do anything. Calvin Ridley is number 1 wide receiver, went out early in this game with a hamstring. Like he doesn't have a lot to work with. I don't know if Cam Ward's going to be good, but I don't think we can reasonably say after this year whether Cam Ward's going to be good or not.
It's kind of like any Jets quarterback that goes to New York gets drafted there. It's like they always have bad rosters. It takes a while to get him out of it. I mean, Cam Ward, you can't evaluate him right now. It's too tough at this point. So Cam Ward, we'll wait and see. We'll wait and see. Bengals and Packers. Let's get into this one. This, obviously, we know the tail of the tape here. We knew what we were getting with this game. This game was actually, somewhat close for a couple seconds. And then, it wasn't really much after that. Joe Flacco, obviously, starting on the sideline for the Bengals for this game, which was not something, the memes all week. Are you going to murder Joe Flacco back there? And yeah, it wasn't great for him. But either way, the opportunity to beat the same team twice faded away once Green Bay pulled away later in this game. They ended up winning 27-18. The Packers improved to 3-1-1. The Bengals dropped to 2-4 in this one. Matt LaFleur lost his first 2 post-bye games as Packers head coach in 19 and 20. However, the Packers are now 4-1 in post-bye games since then. So he's been fixing some things after bye weeks. And it's easy to have a bye week against the Cincinnati Bengals team that's just not good right now.
Yeah. Flacco kind of turned it on late, but he was bad for 2.5 quarters. I mean, I think he had like 30 yards in the first half. Ended up with 219, but that's on 45 attempts. That's not a recipe to win the game. I'm concerned about the Packers offense a little bit. It's not clicking. I mean, this is a bad Bengals defense, and then Trey Hendrickson, their only good defensive player, went out with an injury in this game, and they weren't able to move the ball that well. Like, I'm officially concerned about the Packers offense. Their defense, I still think, is good, but should be sacking the quarterback a lot more than they are. I don't know what to take away from this game. Not a lot. The Bengals moved to 2-4. I don't know if there's a lot of reprieve outside of they're in the AFC North, which is nice because everyone sucks in the AFC North. Yes, everyone sucks in the AFC North. Everyone sucks in the AFC. Rec, right now. Do you believe in your Steelers?
Not really.
Okay. Thank you. So everyone sucks in the AFC North.
There you go.
That's the only gift the Bengals and Ravens have right now at 2-4 and 1-5 is like the AFC North sucks. Yes, the Steelers are 4-1, but they're not good either. I think we all know that. Even Rec knows that, so that's fine. Even my 8-year-old son knows that. So, but Packers get a win, get to 3-1-1, which is hard to say. I hate having to say three
ties. Screw up everything.
But I think the Packers should be in the mix, but I don't know why this offense isn't better than it is right now. It should be better than it is. I know they blew up against the Cowboys defense, but the Cowboys defense might be the worst in the NFL.
Cowboys.
We'll see. We'll see Packers moving forward. Bengals moving forward with Flacco. I don't have high hopes outside of maybe they just have a really soft schedule. I haven't really looked at it, but they're 2-4 after a 2-0 start. They have an easy game this Thursday, so that's good.
Yeah. The Packers, by the way, called it.
Chris has no idea who that easy game is.
It's
the Steelers.
Oh, is it the Steelers? There we go. That makes sense. That makes perfect sense. It's all right.
Roger.
By the way, there was an interesting point in this game where Evan McPherson kicked a 67-yard field goal that didn't count because Green Bay called the timeout. The field goal or the football hit the crossbar and went through and took away a record-breaking 67-yard field goal. So
yeah, that was unfortunate, depending on who you are. But ironically, then he kicked the field goal, and it was like way short on the second attempt.
Like you put everything into that one kick, and then had to redo it.
I don't feel like a kicker's leg can get that tired after one kick, but sure, right.
So
it would have been fun to see that, as long as the Bengals lose. I always cheer for the Bengals to lose. So.
Well, they're doing a great job at that right now. You're doing a lot of cheering, and it's working.
That's why
for you.
Every time my face is on here, football wife's not going to show up.
Yeah,
all your fault.
She's doing.
You know, I don't know what I did specifically, but yeah, it is my fault.
You know, it is what it is. Rip my fantasy team for that one. Let's see. Rex secretly likes the Bengals.
No, I really don't.
Cool. Really, I'm just saying she doesn't like me. That's all I'm saying. Am I
like really? You don't know?
What did I do?
That's what you meant.
Oh, what did I do? Say it in the chat. I actually don't know. So what did I do?
Either way, you know.
No. Chris, have you told your mom but not me?
Yes.
Oh,
you told your mom but not me.
No, I told you.
What did you tell me? What did I do? I know she doesn't like me, but
it's not just a single event. It was just like she was ragging on the Bengals all the time, or she just
get tougher skin. People rag on my team all the time. It's fine.
People rag on all of our teams all the time, and it's just part of being a sports fan. It's part of being a sports fan.
Anyways, Bengals are a mistake. Next.
Either way, let's all right, let's keep going. Wait.
Evil. When does anyone rag on the Chiefs? Just you exclusively in the
exclusively. Let's talk into the next game here, and the Cowboys and the Panthers, which was my lone bet of the week that I crushed because the rest were kind of rough. I had Panthers plus 3.5 in this game. This was a back and forth game all day long. It was a roller coaster in this one, man.
Yep.
But the Panthers end up coming down towards the end of this game. The defense for the Dallas Cowboys is we talked about it a little bit. Brutal. When the Panthers are putting up 30 on you, and Rico Dowdle had a revenge game for the ages. I think I actually had Rico on my bench in one of my teams, thinking, it was a rough one. I think he had over 200 all-purpose yards in this one, which he was a monster in this one. And He had 239 scrimmage yards, most by a player in a game versus his former team in NFL history. So he is the epitome of revenge game in this one. But in the end, it came down to a last field goal that ended up putting the Carolina Panthers at 3-3 to beat the Dallas Cowboys. Dallas Cowboys, this was what I was worried about, them going on the road in Carolina. And sure enough, Carolina took the win.
Carolina's now 3-0 at home. They like their home
they're
field.
A home team.
Dallas can lose. Dallas can win any game and lose any game because their offense is pretty damn good, especially once they get CD back, and their defense sucks. They're just terrible. I mean, that defense is so bad. Rico ran over him throughout. It was back and forth, but could have gone either way. But yeah, the Panthers get a win. As someone that kind of cheers for the Cowboys, I think this is a blessing in disguise. They should just lose the rest of their games. That would be the best case scenario for the Cowboys. They're not going anywhere this year. Lose some games, get a higher draft pick, see what you can make of that. But I don't know. It was an entertaining game offensively, back and forth. George Pickens had a monster game for the Cowboys. It was ironic because, like, my son's fantasy team, he has Dak as a starter, but he's going against Pickens, and he was just the whole time he's like, "Why do they only throw to Pickens?" I'm like, "Well, that seems to be going pretty well."
That's the game plan.
There's a clear reason for this.
Seems to 168 and a tutty worked pretty well for Pickens. How are you feeling about not having Pickens anymore? I know DK's been fine, but he's more expensive, at least now. But how are you feeling about that, losing Pickens?
I mean, obviously he wasn't gonna great talent, but he was just gonna be a problem in the locker room, especially with Rodgers in there. So I'm not too beat up about it. I do like DK more than Pickens.
Do you think DK's better than Pickens?
This year, I would say Pickens has played better.
Okay.
Man, Pickens, he's everywhere, man. And then it's gonna come home when next year rolls around, and then he turns into a head case, and then
because he has to get paid.
He has to get paid, yeah. So that's on the horizon. Just look out, Dallas fans. Enjoy it while it's good. Enjoy the honeymoon phase. That will go away.
Enjoy it while you're good and you're losing games.
Yeah. So, by the way,
they're pretty trapped. They probably have to sign Pickens. I mean, obviously they have CD, so maybe not. Maybe they can just be fine offensively without him. But
or they can just give him Micah money because Jerry's senile.
Listen, the Micah trade doesn't look that bad right now.
No, it actually.
Yeah, I agree. It doesn't look that bad. Yeah.
It's kind of like they came out on top on that one.
I want me some glory hole.
I mean, we'll see what they do with the draft pick, and it's only 6 games in, or 5 games for.
Yeah, I'll just say for now, both teams are losers of the trade.
Well, that's not. I don't know how that works.
It does happen every now and then where 2 teams somehow lose a trade.
If they're bad, they were going to be bad with or without the trade. That's not a justification for losing the trade.
Yeah. So look ahead on these next couple here for these teams. We got the Dallas Cowboys, who are going to be hosting the Washington Commanders. Cowboys 2.5-point underdogs on this line so far.
At home?
At home.
Must be.
Yep. 2.5-point underdogs at home. And
I'd stay away from that for now.
Yeah, I mean, you could tease them up, but I mean, their offense will be good, but I don't. Yeah, I don't know, man. That's a teaser candidate, though. Dallas at home, maybe get them up to 8.5. Feel good about it. Carolina Panthers, I think, are they on a bye? They might be on a bye. Oh no, they got a great one with the New York Jets. It looks like 1.5-point spread in that one for Carolina.
The Panthers.
Carolina on the road in New Jersey. So there you go.
I'll take Panthers minus 1.5 all day, every day.
They are 0-3 on the road. but the other teams owe and everything.
Yeah, Carolina. Yeah. I mean, that might be a buy spot on the Jets, but I don't want to be sweating the Jets at home. No shot.
I did take the Jets this week against the Broncos in a hit.
Yeah, so
plus 7.5. One of my best bets.
Yeah, we staying away from that Carolina, New York, like it's a haunted house. Just leave it alone. Let's get to the next one here. We got Seattle Seahawks and the Jacksonville Jaguars in this one.
The rare East Coast win.
Yeah, the Seahawks come in. We had a few teams coming in, going from West Coast to East Coast. Seattle's defense stepped up after a tough loss, ended up playing pretty well in this one. And Jacksonville is just, I don't know. I can't trust anything Jacksonville does offensively. Like, 1 week they're looking okay. 1 week you get some things that are going well for them. But like, even when they were going well, it just didn't feel easy. Jacksonville's offense doesn't feel like it's easy. It's always like so painful to watch sometimes. At least when I'm watching, at least on Red Zone and some of the other games I've seen so far. But either way, Seahawks come in, take care of business here. Seahawks have run the ball one more time than they've passed the ball this season, by the way. They're just running all over the place. But they get the win here against Jacksonville Jaguars on the road.
Yeah, this was almost going to be a bet of the week for me on Seattle. I said that on Wednesday's show, and I didn't pull the trigger because I was just like, I don't know, it could go. But I said that Jacksonville actually like they won a Super Bowl on Monday. Never seen a bigger smile on Trevor Lawrence's face. The owner in the locker room after celebrating, like it just felt like too much. Like now you're at home again, but you got to rebound and focus. And clearly they didn't do that. I think Jacksonville, both these teams are pretty similar. I think they're solid teams. I think Seattle actually has the higher upside. Comes in, gets the win. Ironically, Seattle has one of the biggest home field advantages in football. They're 1-2 at home, 3-0 on the road this year. So
logic.
They've been winning on the road. Jackson Smith and Jigba's a monster, like he's been all year. He was the game changer in this one. And Seattle gets a win. Both teams now 4-2, so they're still both are in good spots moving forward as long as they play good football. But Jags in a tougher division than anyone probably thought, with the Colts at 5-1 now, and then Texans. We'll see what they do tomorrow, but like quietly getting Texans defense is good. I just don't know what their offense is, so we'll see what happens with that. But good win for the Seahawks. Jags laid an egg after the monster Super Bowl win on Monday night.
Monster dub. Let's see. Carolina Lab. No, we're still ATL Lab. Still ATL Lab. At least for now. What is happening with these graphics? They're like shooting all over the place. I got it bugging me right now.
Spam potato in the chat.
We're gonna do this. We're gonna add this. We're gonna go here. We're gonna go here. This. This goes all the way down.
I don't know what's happening either. Evil, is Drake May legit-ish? Oh, I think Drake May's legit for sure.
Speaking of,
I think people were overhyping he played well today. Don't get me wrong. Drake May is playing good football, and he played pretty good football last year without weapons. I think people are getting a little too ahead of themselves with the Patriots. I know they beat the Bills, but this is a team that lost the Raiders, lost the Steelers, barely beat the Dolphins. Won a game that they deserved to win this game. They were the better team against the Saints on the road here. And Drake May played well. Don't get me wrong. And I'm just looking at their schedule. They have the Titans and Browns the next 2 weeks. So
they're going to be winning some games.
They could easily be 6-2 if they play up to their potential, which is
if they play half their potential,
could work out pretty well for them. So I think Drake May's good. Is this a team that like I think is a legitimate like threat in the playoffs? Not yet. No. But I think they're good.
Pieces.
I feel like this is a team where in the next couple weeks, stock is going to be higher on the Patriots than most teams. I think the best bets of the week are going to be coming down the pipeline and fading the Patriots after they get this easy part of their schedule done. Because you still look at their roster, and like, Drake May has been carrying this team. He doesn't have a lot to work with. Ramondre Stevenson. He got Stephon Diggs, Kayshon Boutte, Mac Hollins, Hunter Henry. Like, it doesn't scream like a team that, like, this roster, if you're looking at it, it's not the best on paper. So when they start hitting some of these tougher teams, it's going to be, I think, a little bit of a wake-up call for the Patriots. They will regress, but right now they're taking advantage and they're playing good ball, and Drake May is getting a lot of good reps as a young quarterback in the league. So you got to give him that.
Better than that. What did I say before the season? I don't know if you remember, but I said I think there's a very easy, logical conclusion when we look back on this, where Drake May is actually the best quarterback out of last year's class, which is a good class. Obviously, you have Jaden Daniels, Caleb Williams, Bo Nix, Michael Penix, and Drake May. And there's a easy avenue where Drake May ends up being the best of those five.
And I mean, yeah, right now it's him and Jaden Daniels, I think, are the two. And I feel like he's dynamic, man. He's got all the tools. You put a team around him, it's going to be. Patriots might be on the bounce back if they can start building a roster around him the way they need to. But Patriots get the win here against the New Orleans Saints in this one. And the Saints still struggling a little bit. They're still competing, but just couldn't quite dig themselves out of the hole here against the New England Patriots at home. Taysom Hill, by the way. Taysom Hill now has 34 career rushing touchdowns, surpassing Hall of Famer John Elway to move into a tie for 15th all-time among non-running backs. He is now tied with Dante Culpepper and Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson on that list.
So he's better than John Elway and about to be better than Lamar Jackson. Is that what you're saying?
From
that's exactly what he's
from
saying.
A rushing touchdowns perspective.
But he doesn't even have a position.
But he doesn't have a position. He's just floating.
So what do you do here again? Yes.
It's just,
Also, in this game, there's a lot of controversy over pass interference calls going against Stephon Diggs. People calling him like the softest calls you'll ever see.
I saw the deep one late down the right field or right sideline. It looked like he pushed off live, and then I watched it back, and it looked way less than what I thought. So they called it. I don't know. It didn't. They won the game, so I don't know. We don't have to talk about that much. A lot of New England fans felt like the game was not called fairly, but you won the football game, so just move on.
Patriots are like a Lambo with used parts. I mean,
I wouldn't call Drake May a Lambo yet. He's not a Lambo.
He's
good. He's not a Lambo.
He's like
He's not Lambo Lee.
He's like a base model Corvette. Is that still a little too aggressive?
I don't know. I don't know cars that well, but he's not a Lambo.
By the way, Drake May has creeped himself into the MVP conversation over the course of the season. He is currently sixth in odds right now, behind Josh Allen, Mahomes, Mayfield, Goff, Love, and then Drake May. He's 16-1 as we sit right now. So, I mean, that's going to start climbing over the next couple weeks.
He won't win the MVP, but
no.
Just being in the mix is a good sign if you're a Patriots fan.
Great sign. So shout out to the Patriots. They feel like they got their guy. Let's talk about the Eagles and the Giants. We got a little bit of this.
What a great game. Maybe my second favorite game after the Sunday night game this week.
This game was surprising to say the least, in the sense that, like, I knew the Giants have played really tough against the Eagles on occasion, but Jackson Dart The hype train is going. For Jackson Dart, Scotty. You said it in the Discord. If you're not in the Discord, by the way, join us in the Discord. We're always chatting about these games. You said you were hyping on some Jackson Dart.
And that was after the first drive he had of the game. Jackson Dart, as I said in the Discord, gives me Josh Allen vibes. I think Jackson Dart is legit. He's a gamer, can throw the ball. He's physical. He can run. He can create things that's not there. And then you have Cam Scatabo. They kept saying Scataboo.
Is it Scataboo or Scatabo, guys?
And I'm like, if it's Scataboo, add an O to your name because right now it should be Scatabo. It can't be Scataboo.
To be fair,
if you only have one O.
If you see him play football, do you think anything about his life is sane?
No. And I listen. I think he's a fun guy to watch and like a solid running back. I think he's more like people just like his style of running more than what he will be effective. I mean, he was pretty effective in this game. Don't get me wrong. And they took care of business. Jackson Dart, I think, is going to be legit moving forward. Like if you gave me Drake May versus Jackson Dart moving forward, I'm a GM and I'm starting a roster, and those are the two guys I choose from, it'd be a really, really hard choice, but I'd choose Jackson Dart.
Ooh, okay.
That's how. Listen, my second team is the Cowboys. I don't cheer for the Giants unless they play the Eagles. I certainly do. But he just looks like a dude that can create plays. I like him a lot. The Giants seem to be rejuvenated with him. I mean, he got hurt. I mean, we all saw, or if you didn't see, he went off with like a debatable concussion. He went in the tent and Dable lost his damn mind running towards the doctors, like, get him back in the game kind of thing. Because he saw Russell Wilson make one throw, and it was one of the worst throws I've ever seen. And he was like, we got to get this guy back in. On the other side of things, the Eagles. The Eagles offense, I mean, you look at the stat line, Hurts stats look good. Obviously, that pick, in that, I don't know if that was third or fourth quarter, late third, early fourth, crushed them a lot on the outside. It's awkward. There was a rumor that like him, AJ Brown, and Saquon had a meeting this week, and then after the game, AJ Brown was asked about it, and he's like, "I don't know what you're talking about." It was more like they just saw each other in the parking lot and talked for a little bit, is what he kind of explained it as. And he didn't even explain that in that interview. He said that later on. He was like, he basically was like, we didn't have a meeting. AJ Brown's clearly not happy. And I've heard now now that the Eagles have lost 2 straight, and even in their wins, they didn't look that good. It's like, well, they're just tired. They had to win the Super Bowl last year. They had to play extra games. Miss me with that shit. The Chiefs have played a whole extra schedule over the last like 4 years than any other team in the NFL. Miss me with that. No one, I don't give a shit if you're tired. Figure it the fuck out. They're playing bad football right now. Can they figure it out? Yes. Right now, are the Eagles a good football team?
No,
they're not. No, they're not.
I mean, yeah, there's a lot of locker room stuff happening, right? There's a lot of things happening behind the scenes that I think is really impacting how these players are coming out.
Well, and once it goes bad in Philly, we watched that 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Once they started losing games, it collapsed real hard. And their head coach is not someone that can handle a collapse because he's an idiot.
Well, then
I don't care that he's won a Super Bowl. He's an idiot.
Yeah.
You know what? Oh my gosh. I saw a picture. There's a dude that's an actor that someone put out a tweet. I don't know his name. And he looks just like Sirianni. And he's like this actor that's purposefully stupid. Oh my gosh, if I could find it. I don't even know what he's in.
Post it in the Discord.
I'll find it. I'll find it.
Post it in the Discord. Yeah.
It was perfect. It was like, oh my gosh.
Chef's kiss.
This has to be a thing. Yeah, Jalen Carter, by the way, inactive in this one. And then they also Quinyon Mitchell left Thursday's game with a hamstring injury. It's not getting better. It's getting they're dealing with some stuff there from an injury standpoint, a locker room standpoint, an offensive scheme. There was I think Saquon got 4 designed runs in the second half of that game. That's it.
Big play. Problems with O-line. I'm an Eagles fan. I would say the O-line's not playing up to what they have the last few years. But the last few years, they were the best O-line probably in the game. Now they're maybe less than that, but they're still... Jalen Hurts has a lot of time to throw and still isn't figuring it out. Listen, I just don't... Maybe Jalen Hurts... Unless he plays the Chiefs, because if he plays the Chiefs, he throws dimes left and right. He's the best quarterback we've ever seen. In both Super Bowls, he played phenomenal against the Chiefs. But, I mean, he missed a wide open, I think it was Devontae Smith for a touchdown that was wide open. So it's easy to blame other pieces, but I think it starts with Hurts. The O-line isn't playing as great, but their O-line is still playing good enough for them to move the ball. Obviously, the running game isn't close to what it was doing with Saquon last year for whatever reason. But like, there's just a lot of personalities, and the guy at the helm is a douchebag. So that's not a great situation. He's great when you're winning, but when you're losing, and keep in mind, they screwed themselves even more on Thursday night. Not only did they lose the game, them false starting on some tush pushes again and running it 4 straight plays. They're like asking for it to get removed from the league at this point. Running it 4 straight times is like a staple on a national primetime game on Thursday night. They got a touchdown. They did what they want to do, but like maybe they know it's done after this year.
Yeah, and big play. Thanks for popping in. First time
Absolutely.
Eagles fan. Happy to have you in here, man. It's great to enjoy some new folks coming in and popping in. So appreciate you being here.
And listen, the Eagles could easily figure this out. Just right now, through 6 games, they're not playing near the level they were last year. And I think that's safe to say.
Hauser was saying, yeah, dark day for Philly sports on Thursday. Phillies also got bounced in the playoffs.
Yeah,
Flyers lost their season.
Yeah, it was a rough day for Philadelphia.
The polls had to be greased.
I saw a tweet or X post from their governor, Shapiro or whatever, being like, "Can't wait to watch this 3-0 day," and then it went
0-3
instead.
Yeah, kind of rough, but I think here's the thing. What's good, and we've talked about this in the NFC, it's kind of wide open. So struggles now may not be struggles later. I mean, based off of how teams are playing, you can figure things out if you get on a nice.
And they're still 4-2.
They're still 4-2. So if you're playing,
fine if you figure it out.
If you're playing your worst football right now and you're 4-2, you'll take it. You'll take that all day, every day. So, all right. Well, let's keep rolling here. And again, great to have you. Hit that follow button, guys. If you are new to the channel, we will be breaking down all of Week 7's games coming up this Wednesday night. So make sure you stay tuned for that. Couple Monday Night Football games coming on. We'll talk about those here coming up very soon. Next up, we got the Niners and the Bucks, which we were talking about this one a little bit. This was one of the more entertaining games of the day. This one
for MVP.
Hey. Big play. Thank you for that follow. Hope you're.
That was a big play.
Let's go. Glad to have you as an Action Lab rat here coming up, moving forward. So, thank you. Let's go to Tampa Bay and San Francisco here. Tampa Bay ends up getting this win, improving to 5-1. San Francisco somehow, some way got to 4-1. Now the drop to 4-2. with all of the injuries that they've been battling through, Tampa has their own set of injuries, but yet they were able to withstand some of those. They did have a big one that hit today with Emeka Egbuka, who has been their rock. Their after Evans went down, you needed something. He was your
runner for Rookie of the Year.
He was your boost. I know NFL Twitter doc or X doc that I says he might be out until like week 10.
Wow. So I haven't looked at it.
Yeah,
that'd be crazy.
He's a hamstring injury. He might be out for a while, so that's not good. But either way, they survive and get the win here against the San Francisco team that was beat up. San Francisco, I don't know what they did. There was a point in this game, they have all these injuries. I think the fact that Chris McCaffrey is one of the only healthy guys on this just tells you everything you need to know. But there was
John Jennings is playing with?
You posted in the Discord, yeah. Broken ribs, low and high ankle sprain. Reported by him, which I'm not saying isn't true, but also reported by him.
But there was a point in this game where kicker Eddie Pinheiro was stepped on by his own teammate after making a field goal and gets hurt in this one. And it's just like, bro, you guys cannot stay healthy whatsoever. So the fact that they're 4-2 is just kind of wild in itself. The Buccaneers led for all 30 minutes of the second half in this Week 6 win against the 49ers. Prior to Week 6, the Buccaneers had been tied or trailing in the final minute of regulation in each of their first 4 wins of 2025. So, yeah. By the way, Baker Mayfield is just balling out. I was watching some of the throws in that game, and I'm just like, can I have a Baker? Can we get a Baker in Denver? Like, that would be.
Can we get one here as well?
Can we, the fact that the Cleveland Browns let this guy, like, come on, man. Yeah, Baker Mayfield is balling at this point. He is third in MVP odds as we sit right now for regular season MVP at just under 5-1 on that. So he's playing good ball. But what does that look like with moving forward with some of the injuries on the wide receiver core? We'll see. But good win for the Bucs here.
Yeah, Baker played great. Listen, he should be in the mix. Absolutely. He's playing great ball with everyone's like, oh, look at the wide receiver core. I would argue like the Niners wide receivers core is just as beat up. And Mac Jones threw for 347 today to Baker's 256. Granted, Baker had more yards per attempt. 11.1 yards per attempt from Baker. That's insane numbers. That's unheard of numbers. So he played phenomenal. And actually, the most viral thing was on like a 3rd and 14 run.
Yep, that's that.
Where he escaped a sack, and he went out, he beat a guy, and then he like plowed through one or two guys at the end to pick up the first down. Like, Baker's a dude. Baker's a dude you want on your team as a quarterback. Absolutely. I don't know. Obviously, he's on his 3rd franchise, and or actually 4th franchise, the Rams for
Rams.
So, and somehow he's found his home. He's playing great ball, and maybe people thought without Liam Cohen as the offensive coordinator it would miss a beat. It hasn't missed a beat. That offense is playing great. Granted, the Niners are very beat up.
They lost their other
Fred Warner today is a massive loss. Fred Warner and Bosa, Nick Bosa, are like their 2 cornerstone pieces on that defense. They lost a lot of pieces in the offseason to free agency on defense. Charvarius Ward. They lost Hulufunga. I don't know
Hufanga,
yeah,
which
whatever his name is.
He's playing
Broncos
well.
And Greenlaw to the Broncos, and he hasn't played yet, but we'll see what happens when he does. They lost a lot of pieces, and now to lose Bosa and Warner, it feels like too much to overcome for the Niners. Mac Jones, listen, credit to Shanahan.
Yep.
He's making Mac Jones look really good, just like he did with, their Purdy quarterback that's supposed to be good. But Mac Jones made 2 mistakes, 2 picks. That might have been the difference of the game. But like one was on a, I think it was a 4th down play. Tampa going to 5-1. I think they look fine. I don't know that they're great. Their defense still hasn't proven a lot to me, but that offense is humming.
Yep.
And we'll see where they go from here. But like, they're definitely a threat to make the Super Bowl in the NFC, in my opinion.
Right now, I'd say they're the team to be in the NFC.
I don't know if I go that far, but because of their defense, their offense right now, I don't have a lot of question marks on their offense. Their defense, I have question marks on.
Tampa Bay is currently 19-1 to make to be Super Bowl winner. Let's hold on. Wait, I want to see. Let's see.
I think what's important to see about the Falcons. I'm reading their schedule. Tampa Bay won their first 4 games by 3, 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah,
and then lost by 6. So this was actually their biggest margin of victory by all. Before this, it was 3 points. So I don't know if I'm ready to anoint them as the team to beat when all their other 4 wins are by 3 or less. Those games could have probably gone either way.
There is something to be said about, like, we saw this with Minnesota a couple years, 3 or 4 years ago, where they were winning a bunch of games and you just did it for a season and then it like fades after a while. There's also something to be said about being in those situations and having a coaching staff and the team like who's been battling through those close wins, and you execute on them. You've been there. It's something you're used to, as opposed to teams who haven't. So good experience. But yeah, I think we want to see it moving forward. Right now, I think the next match
at Lions next
Lions
weekend,
that'll be
next Monday, I should say. So not weekend, but next Monday. At Detroit will be a interesting measuring.
What's the over-under?
Both those teams.
Over-under is 53.5, and then Detroit is a 5.5 point favorite at home against Tampa Bay.
5.5?
5.5 favorite against Tampa Bay. I mean, Detroit plays better at home. We know that, but I mean, that's the look ahead line right there.
That's the line, Rec. Do with it what you would like.
I want to put Tampa. I want to pick Tampa Bay now.
I don't think anyone thought otherwise when you heard that line. But that screams that Vegas doesn't see the Bucs as the favorite in the NFC right now. If they're 5.5 point dogs at a beat up Detroit team, granted, Tampa's beat up. Maybe they get. I don't know. Maybe Godwin comes back. Maybe Evans comes back. I don't know. You said Egbuka's hamstring.
He's out for a while.
Yeah. Which is huge, but maybe they get Evans back. He's been out a couple weeks with I think it's a hamstring as well for him. I don't know.
Currently, the NFC teams ahead of them to win the Super Bowl: Packers, Lions, Eagles, Rams. All
they're 5th.
Yeah. So. Still it
might not be a bad idea to throw a sprinkle on that as like the NFC champ, but I wouldn't consider them favorites to win. But at those odds, it might be worth it to throw a little something on it because Baker's a dog. Baker is
really
more of a dog than maybe any other quarterback in the NFC.
Well, and
actually, probably.
I think
more of a dog than an NFC quarterback.
He hasn't really gotten over the hump to get to that Super Bowl. Like he's been kind of middle rounds of the playoffs and then kind of bounced. But yeah, this could be that. This could be his time. We'll see.
He's won a couple of playoff games, but never made it. He's never made it to a conference championship.
Let Baker bake.
By the way, if you wanted to take Kansas City Chiefs and Tampa Bay Buccaneers Super Bowl, you're 35-1. 35-1 for Baker Mahomes matchup.
That's just going to pay me out on my Chiefs bet. So I'd love that.
49ers Blood Demon deal is coming to collect. That's true. Yep. That's absolute. It's done. They've got to live with it now.
When was the last time the Niners had 2 healthy seasons back to back?
Now,
Harbaugh era?
It doesn't happen often, for sure.
I want to see like back in the gym.
I mean, were they healthy last year? Mostly?
No, not really.
No, not.
So this would be the 2 straight years.
2 straight years. Yep.
Being unhealthy, I should say.
Piglet, I'm so confused about games this year. When I think a team is going to do well, they don't. Yeah.
That's kind of the story. Like, nobody has separated by any means. And at times that makes for kind of bad football because no one's really truly playing great, but it leaves games close. A lot of close games.
Yeah. We talked let's go Rams and Ravens. The Ravens downfall continues. And it doesn't get much better here.
I am here for it.
You the Ratbirds, for you, Rec, you're enjoying every second of this. And you can continue to enjoy it because now they are done. And this is what I kind of thought would happen. They have their bye week coming up. They didn't really have anything going. Cooper Rush played in this game, but then he didn't end up finishing out the game. But
he got benched.
Your guys' hero.
Benched.
Yeah.
Got benched.
Not his fault.
Quarterback.
Yeah, it's your quarterback.
Justice for Cooper.
What happened to Cooper Rush? I thought he was the guy. What happened?
Yeah, Super Cooper. Guess who was right again? Me.
Yes. All of you
It's
guys.
but someone has to do it.
Don't Night Riders.
Supper Cooper? More like Pooper Scooper.
No, Pooper Scooper. That feels a little bit more online.
Try to tell you all. At 1-5, they did announce they have a bye week. Lamar should return. They announced that Lamar is expected to return post their bye week. But at 1-5, like, is it going to be good enough? And that defense, I guess, played better today based off, what happened. I think the Rams were sloppy and not prepared and kind of overlooked the game. And Puka Nacua went out relatively early with an injury.
Which I think did he come back at all? I thought he did come back.
He did, but didn't catch another ball. And I think it was only for a few plays. And from what I've heard, it's
not great.
I think like he might miss next week, and like then he'll be back. And if I'm the Rams, you don't want to jeopardize things, so I would rest him next week. I don't even know who they play, but rest him next week, get him right. But it's not super serious, but enough to where he didn't have an effect on this game. Rams were sloppy. I said earlier on in the game, like the Rams up 17-3 had a 4th and like I don't know 2 from let's say the 8-yard line. I'm making this up, but it was around that area. Like midway through the 4th quarter and decided to go for it. And I'm like, you must have lost your damn mind. Now, granted, their kicker did miss like a 26-yarder earlier in the game off the upright. But I'm like, if you kick a field goal up 17-3, it's a 3-score game against a team that has only scored 3 points. Game's over.
Just kick
it. Didn't get it. They didn't get it on 4th down. I'm like, that's one of the dumbest decisions I've ever seen from Sean McVay. But either way, it didn't matter. Ravens did drive down, but then they, I think, threw a pick deep in the red zone of the Rams that kind of ended that game with Huntley coming in for Cooper Rush, who, as I've said, is garbage. They're all garbage. I don't think Lamar coming back is going to just be some sort of like savior for the Ravens outside of maybe they do have a pretty soft schedule. I think we talked about that.
It's
maybe Wednesday or last
Sunday. It gets easy after their bye week. It gets easy.
You get to play the AFC North a lot, so that's always a good thing.
Imagine saying that, like, playing the AFC North. That's an easy schedule.
Worst division in football, and it's not close right now. Rams got it done. They were close. What was this? Oh, the spread was actually 7, so they covered. Didn't look great. It was kind of ugly. This was close for a long time, and then they scored, and then they got Zay Flowers had 2 fumbles in this game. Ironically, the announcer said Zay Flowers has never fumbled in his career, and today he's fumbled twice. And I'm like, I remember an AFC Championship game where Zay Flowers absolutely fumbled.
Well, they just don't count regular playoff stuff for that.
Oh, why would you count the most important games? That would be silly.
So Ravens have failed to score a touchdown in a game 4 times, including the playoffs, since drafting Lamar Jackson in 2018, with all 4 occurrences coming when Jackson either didn't start, didn't play, or left with an injury.
Maybe you should be a little bit less reliant.
Hold on, I missed that. Say that again, because I missed the first.
The Ravens have failed to score a touchdown in a game 4 times, including the playoffs, since drafting Lamar Jackson, with all 4 occurrences coming when Jackson either didn't play, didn't start, or left with an injury or whatever.
Got it. Okay.
So whenever he doesn't play, the Ravens don't score touchdowns. But Derrick Henry got off on this one a little bit. Whatever. He got 100 plus rushing yards for your fantasy team, so that's good. The most perplexing thing, the Ravens dropped to 1-5. Now they are still right behind the Pittsburgh Steelers as favorites to win this division at 1-5, which is
a 4-1 team versus a 1-5 team. They're like, we could see it.
The Pittsburgh Steelers are minus 135. Baltimore's plus 145, like literally right behind them in this, according to the FanDuel Sports.
Such disrespect.
I mean,
but talking about the Rams real quick, the Rams should not be. If you're a Rams fan, you should be pissed with how you played today. They played like garbage. Defensively, it's not hard to hold up against whatever this was offensively for the Ravens. But like Stafford against an awful defense this year, throwing for 181, they were not sharp at all. The Rams have looked bad the last 2 weeks after they had that unfortunate loss against the Eagles. I don't know if that's broke them, but they got to figure stuff out, because I thought the Rams were a true contender. The last 2 weeks, the Rams have been bad.
Sergeant Puka left the game. Then he can't. They were trying to get him back in. Then he didn't. And yeah, it was kind of a yo-yo.
I think it might be a 1 week. Like he might sit on that next week, but then he'll be back. Like not a long-term thing, but something to monitor.
The Ravens are bad, even with Lamar. I think even the Vikings might beat them this season. I mean, if it continues the way it's going, you have a really decent chance to do something. But yeah, they're getting into their bye week. This is exactly what I thought would happen.
If they lose another game, Lamar's going to get hurt again. That's what he does when they're losing games. He gets hurt.
So you're saying he's LeBron James?
He's shipping it. He's
not as good as LeBron. But similar. I don't think Lamar is a great loser.
It's fair.
Nobody likes losing. I don't like losing.
Chargers and Dolphins. Another one here where
almost charged it,
but then came back. I mean, we were both probably looking over at the Chargers and like, man, I would really like them to lose this game against Miami right now.
I had given up on this game. I was like, Miami just stinks, and then all of a sudden, they started coming back. They teased us, Chris.
They teased us, and they reeled us in and disappointed us, because Herbert and McConkey down the stretch in this one were like, they were balling out. McConkey was solid down the stretch in this one, just catching some clutch shots from Justin Herbert that were game changing for the Chargers to get back in this one and be able to win this down the stretch. But Justin Herbert has 18 game-winning drives since entering the league since 2020, which is tied for second in the NFL with Kirk Cousins and trails only Patrick Mahomes with 19. So, yeah, it's Chargers ended up coming back and winning this game. Dolphins fell flat and couldn't finish in the clutch.
Yeah, I mean, this came back to, Chris, I don't know if you saw it. The play of the game was an opportunity where Jalen Phillips had Herbert on that last drive in his grasp, where then LA was going to have to use their last timeout. There was going to be roughly, less than 30 seconds to go, no timeouts at their own 30. He breaks out of that sack, throws it to McConkey. That ends up being a 35, 40-yard gain after he also makes a guy miss in the open field. That was the game right there. It was literally the Dolphins had it within their grasp and they let it slip away. Credit to the Chargers. I mean, I think Herbert's a baller. I'm a Herbert fan. I think he still has some tendencies where he bails out a little too quick and throws it to like the easy out route because he's been programmed that way. I don't even know if that's him, but he's a guy that can make all the throws. He can run. He can do it all. But yeah, this came down to one play, and Herbert and McConkey made it, and Jalen Phillips and the Dolphins secondary didn't. And Dicker, the kicker, never misses. So
5 for 5.
Big game for him. You know, a game that could have gone either way, but Chargers unfortunately get it done for us, Chris. But they get a win after a 2-game skid there. We'll see where they move from there. Obviously they're still beat up, and they got Indy next week, so that'll be interesting. Let's see what happens there.
Let's go Indy. Let's get some let's pile it on them a little bit. Let's see. Anything in the chat? Not much. Oh,
Eva, why aren't teams trading for Cousins? It could be contract. It could be what Atlanta is asking for. If it's Cincinnati, it's definitely contract because Cincinnati's historically cheap. That's why they went with Flacco. That was a cheap option to try and salvage the season without having to pay out because their owner is cheap. Other teams might look at Cousins moving forward, but like, let's keep in mind, Cousins was really bad his last 6-7 starts in Atlanta last year.
He was throwing picks
left and right. It's like he's colorblind and he doesn't know which is which.
Yeah. It was bad for a while. We were joking about it, man. We were like, dude, this guy's throwing more picks than I've ever seen. Like, it was rough.
But if you're Atlanta, even keeping some of that salary, obviously they have to do the signing bonus, so it would be cheaper in that regard. But like getting a pick or something back might make sense for them. I don't know why they wouldn't do it, but Cincinnati wasn't the partner because Cincinnati's not going to pay.
Yeah, I will say this though, as once the guaranteed money runs up, you know, all the signing bonus prorations stay with the team that signed him.
Correct.
So for Cousins, if you trade for him, you can cut him after 1 year with no repercussions.
I don't know what his contract is. That's not. I don't know if that's really true.
I'll check his contract.
Unless this is the last year of his deal, that's not true. But
you know, like a lot of the guarantees do stick with the.
All the signing bonus sticks with the original signing team. Because the signing bonus is paid by the original team. It's just prorated through the.
So he does have $10 million guaranteed in 2026. So if you were to cut him, you'd have $10 million in dead cap.
Yeah, so that's a factor too. That the Bengals aren't going to do. We'll see if another team loses a quarterback and wants to make that move going forward, and maybe the Falcons are holding out for that because the Bengals weren't going to pay that. They weren't.
Also, another note here. Kirk Cousins has a $10 million roster bonus for 2026. So they're going to be very inclined to just like, if they don't trade for him this trade deadline, they'll be very inclined to just get what they can. Like, oh, you're offering a 7th-round pick swap? Here, take him. Your problem now.
Yep.
Makes sense. That's what happens.
But then the other team has to pay up.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's the issue.
Yeah.
Otherwise, if Cousins was on a like small deal, he'd probably be a Bengal right now.
Yeah. Also, that last on that Dolphins game, apparently there was like Tua was calling out. He didn't say names, but he was calling out teammates for showing up late to meetings, and then some like practice squad guy or something came out and said Tua was late to the first meeting I went to. He
said leadership is not good, and I'm like, you're one of the captains, so that's interesting.
Yeah, that's kind of your fault. I get Mike McDaniel's not good anymore, but
people are missing player meetings or whatever left and right. I'm like,
you
did throw 3 picks today. Granted, one of them was not his fault because it was in Waddle's hands, and then he kind of like did a weird thing where it like somehow jumped out of his hands and fell into the lap of a Chargers receiver.
Like,
but
oh, thank you very much.
I mean, leadership is an issue there.
That team's a mess.
It's a mess. I'm shocked that they still have their head coach.
I actually want to see Tua's contract situation.
It's not good.
I know.
Okay,
yeah, no. His salary is fully guaranteed next year. He is unmovable.
Yeah.
$54 million plus $750,000 roster bonus, $250 workout bonus. So, yeah, pretty much everything is guaranteed for 2026. 2027, they could trade him and get like a piece or two back. But he is physically unmovable.
WWD Kong leadership is funny because some of these QBs are introverts, like Justin Herbert, which is fair. Like, listen, I'd prefer a quarterback that's a bit of an extrovert, but like an introvert can work as long as he puts in the time and the work ethic where he's an example to the team. That can still work. And I'm not saying Tua is not doing that. I have no idea. But in general, if you're an introvert as a QB, but you're working harder than almost anyone else on the team, the players see that, and that can still work. But if you're not, and you're an introvert, and you don't play well, they'll turn on you very quickly.
Yeah. Allegedly, Cousins was playing hurt after a hit he took versus the Saints in the middle of the season. Didn't tell the training staff because he didn't want to lose his starting job.
And now he lost his starting job.
And sure enough, this is what happened. By the way, Miami 1-5. If McDaniel isn't getting fired this week, it might happen next week after the Cleveland Browns if they lose to Cleveland.
Browns Dolphins.
When you have a leadership issue and like you've lost the locker room and your coach can't lead and your players aren't it's a bad spot. You need to make a move soon. So
it's such a toxic locker room.
Yeah. I mean, it's not looking great. So Miami, look for that coaching change potentially to hit after the Cleveland next week.
He looks miserable.
He looks awful. It looks bad. Let's talk about this Steelers game. I think this is the last game. I don't think we've covered this one yet.
Saving the worst for last.
Saving the worst for last. Yeah. So
not the worst because we had the Broncos game, but
yeah,
that was yeah.
I like to hear y'all's takes on this first.
Well, this is this kind of fits into what I said. Like, if it wasn't for my betting chip that I have on the Steelers that I'm trying to keep intact, I would have taken the Steelers in this game for the various reasons that we said on Wednesday, where the Steelers coming off a bye, Tomlin off a bye is pretty money in the bank, along with the Browns coming back home from over doing their Europe game. So between those couple things, and then the Browns obviously having their own struggles with quarterback, young guys trying to fit in and trying to learn on the fly. This was the first road game in a division rivalry that this young quarterback had to jump into as well. So that was tough. So everything pointed to Steelers in this one. I should have taken it as one of my best bets, but I was like, no, I leaned too much into not wanting to. But this kind of played out the way I thought it would.
Yeah, I mean, I've said I'm not a Dylan Gabriel is not a starting quarterback in the league. So the Browns are experimenting with that. I was watching Red Zone, so I didn't see a lot of this game. I did see the touchdown that opened up this game actually was after the Browns made a massive mistake on I don't know if it was roughing or running into the kicker.
Running into the punter.
Yeah.
Into the punter that extended a drive that allowed, at that time, it was a 9-3 game in the third quarter, still up in the air. You run in the kicker on, I think, a 4th and 4, gives the Steelers a first down. They go down and move the ball and get a touchdown. I mean, the Steelers were the better team in this game. I still want to see a lot more from the Steelers. I mean, they did beat the Seahawks, which are not.
No, we did not.
I'm sorry, the Patriots is what I meant to say. Jets and Browns are like 2 free wins. You lost at home to the Seahawks. You beat the Vikings in a close one. We'll figure out more. They got Packers, Colts, Chargers the next 3 weeks. So like
next week is Thursday Night Football.
And they all right. Oh, Cincy and then Packers, Colts. Sorry, Packers, Colts, Chargers after that. We'll see what the Steelers are soon. Right now, I think the Steelers are kind of what the Steelers are.
Yeah,
they're
the
fine.
Browns is the Browns.
They're fine.
And the Steelers is the Steelers.
They're fine, and the Browns aren't good. So they took care of business as they should have in this game. It wasn't a thing of beauty offensively for either team, but Steelers had a nice touchdown pass to DK that I saw on a pump fake that the defense sold out on, and similar to the Broncos touchdown actually, the one touchdown the Broncos got in the game where you pump short and then get it over the top. So I don't know. These teams are what they have been for the last decade. It feels like to me right now.
Aaron Rodgers, by the way, 4-0 with a 70.8 completion percentage, 11-0 touchdown interception ratio, and a 124.4 passer rating against the Browns. All his best against any team in his career.
That makes sense. The Browns are bad.
The Browns are bad.
Yeah.
Browns.
There's always a few days each year where you're not expecting to frown much. Your birthday, your Christmas, when the Browns come to town, it's all the same.
Do you feel
all happy moments?
Do you feel as confident on Thursday at Cincy?
Nope.
No. Okay.
I'll explain why later, but
didn't you say this is your best bet for the Steelers on the winning side, and the opposite is the case for the Cincinnati? Is that what you said earlier?
I did. I can't take the Bengals with how bad they are, and especially with losing Trey Hendrickson. But I can't trust the Steelers on road divisional games for Thursday Night Football.
The spread on that Cincinnati game is 5.5.
I would lean Bengals. I can't do it, but if you force me to pick a side, I'm picking Cincy.
Cincinnati underdogs in Cincinnati by 5.5 points.
Yeah, but in this game, again, by the way, the score doesn't really do it justice. This was pretty much domination on all sides of the ball. Offense did its thing, defense did its thing, coaching did well overall. Obviously, there's a couple of things to clean up, but overall, everything did go well against the Browns, except the field being shit for some ungodly reason.
I saw one of the kickers, like his
Boswell.
Boswell
sucks.
Boswell's foot went like 6 inches deep into that turf, man. It was like buried at one point.
Rodgers was talking shit about it, said that was the reason that Miles Killebrew got injured on a kickoff return. But another thing, like my favorite thing about this, Myles Garrett all week talking about how, I'm going to put Rodgers in my graveyard. It's like, I love the hate that I get from the Steelers. Like, try and feed off the hate. 2 tackles. Where you at, buddy? And then after the game, he's throwing his team under the bus. Like, we keep losing the same way. It's like, like watching the Steelers get pressure up 2 touchdowns. It's like, it must be nice. Like, man, you chose this life. And then I wrote an article about that. It's hitting well. It's like, oh no, the consequences of my own actions. And blaming everyone else for it.
He knew what he was getting into. He'll pretend like he didn't, but he knew.
Yeah, dude's been invisible on the field since like week 2 or week 3.
Oh, real quick in the chat, because I forgot this happened. Evil. The most ironic thing actually is that Evil put this in the chat. I like that Jackson Dart high-five the ref. Evil, quick question.
Oh, shit.
If Patrick Mahomes did that same thing, you would have lost your fucking mind.
I think
you would have lost it. You would have just been like, that was the most egregious. See, he is went in with the refs, but because it's someone else... and not Pat Mahomes, it's fun. It's really cool. Good for you.
I'm here.
For high-fiving the ref.
I'm here.
But
I didn't even think about that, but since you brought it up,
Has to keep his secret deals. Yeah. He's got to keep it secret. They got to keep
off the hate while TJ's actually making things happen. Because the whole defense was making things happen. Jalen Ramsey had 2 sacks. Pressure was coming from everywhere. Coverage was overall well. Like, I mean, obviously, it's just the Browns coming off of a bye week, but
if Jalen Ramsey's getting 2 sacks, the Browns offense has a problem.
Yeah, it's
nothing against Jalen Ramsey.
Yeah,
but like he's getting 2 sacks.
At the end of the day, I understand that it's just the Browns, especially with the Steelers coming off the bye. Like, I understand this, and so yeah, I'm not like over hyping this team yet. If they beat the Bengals, then I'll call them divisional champions. If they beat the Bengals this week, then I'll be like, okay, I'm done worrying. They got this in the bag.
It's nice that no one else in the division wins games.
Yeah, it makes it easy for you.
Yeah, but it's always like a thing. Like, Steelers are trucking, everything's going right, and then something stupid happens, and it all falls apart. It happens every single year. So I am not getting my hopes up.
Listen, I'm totally fine for the Steelers winning the division because they're not a threat.
Yeah. Like we could literally go 16-1, and that would still project us to lose in the very first playoff game.
And you would. And you would.
Key injuries.
And I'd be right.
Key injuries this week. Just notable injuries: Puka with the ankle, Emeka Ibuka with a hamstring, Garrett Wilson knee, Marvin Harrison concussion, Calvin Ridley hamstring, David Njoku knee. Gesicki.
Rivera, ugly win for my Broncos.
Yeah, so there's a handful of injuries to keep an eye on for your fantasy teams. Let's take a look at our best bets of the week. Scotty, you're 2-1 going into Monday night with Atlanta plus 4.5. So nice little week going. I went 1-3 this week. I got Carolina. The Chargers Miami game all of a sudden went to 1,000,000 points. I was like, these two. That blew up a little bit. So that kind of got, and then Indy got us both on that 6.5. Didn't quite get us.
Damn you, Cardinals.
Damn you, Cardinals. Cardinals ruin everything. They ruin everything for us. So there we go. So there are our best bets of the week. We'll hit them back here coming up. But we also have 2 games. What do we have a doubleheader again tomorrow?
Yeah, it's 2 games.
Doubleheader again tomorrow.
Bears Commanders and Bills Falcons.
Bills Falcons, I think, will be fun. Actually, both games could be fun. It's 2 decent games.
Yeah.
So why is Bears Commanders always on prime time? Like, what is this shit?
It's like the one opportunity. I have no idea. I can't explain that. It might be a decent game. And I'm obviously on Atlanta plus 4.5 against Buffalo. So I'll be checking these games out. It should be fun.
Yeah.
I hate the 2 Monday Night Football game thing that they do. It doesn't make sense to me.
And it's like week 1, it was fine. Like, yeah, back here we get a West Coast team to make it, and then now it's just like, yeah, let's do week 2, week 6, week 13 for no particular reason.
And week 1 was more, back in the day, it was more like spaced out. So you just had like one really late game. But now it's like they're an hour apart. I'm like, I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Why?
Yeah, I agree. It's dumb.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. All right, so yeah, let's look at the tail of the tape here on this one. Just last minute. So Atlanta dropped to a 3.5-point underdog at home against Buffalo, and Washington is 5.5-point favorite at home against Chicago. But yeah, both games should be interesting. Rivera in the chat, ugly win for the Broncos. It was very ugly. Welcome in, first time. Good to have you here. Good to have you. But yeah, couple games. The Monday night for Buffalo Atlanta starts at, what is that? 7:00, 7:15 Eastern.
Eastern. Yep.
And then Chicago Washington an hour later.
Yep.
So there you go. That's going to close us out. But we will be back live Wednesday to not only just talk about some of the things happening in those games, but also break down all of week 7. There's a lot of games, notable games. We got Eagles, Vikings. We got Chiefs, Raiders. What
Is
else?
that a notable one?
No, none of these are.
That is not notable.
Rams, Jags, and London. You got
Weeks?
Colts, Chargers, which is going to be an interesting one.
Colts Chargers, one of the better matchups of the week.
Bucks Lions on Monday. We have a doubleheader on Monday next week.
Why?
Bucks Lions will be probably the game of the week. That feels like it's going to be an interesting one too. But yeah, 5.5-point favorite Detroit at home against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. But otherwise, there's not really a lot of. It feels kind of similar to this week, where you're looking at the slate and it's just like,
At very least, guys should be able to get at least 7 games, even if he leaves off his Chiefs.
I'll find some games. I'll be here for the Wednesday preview, but I won't be here for Sunday Night Football next week.
Let's go.
I won't be here for what is the game? Falcons Niners. That's right.
Yeah.
Falcons Niners, but yeah. So Scotty will be enjoying the Kansas City
Chiefs win over the Raiders, taking my son to his first ever Arrowhead game.
There it
is.
is.
What's for the Chiefs Raiders game? Because I know Vegas always plays KC tight.
I want to say
10.5 right now.
I would go Vegas just because of, again, like with the Jaguars, that's Las Vegas is Super Bowl. Even in KC, they play them tough.
So I would say the last couple of years that's been true, but the KC offense is a little different now, and the Raiders suck. I do agree Raiders suck, but this is maybe their Super Bowl. I think KC clears that. You got Rashee Rice. Like, their players have been tweeting about Rashee Rice. They have a whole hashtag of EGE. Everyone's got to eat, but it's really about Rashee Rice coming back. Rashee coming back at home. Bad Raiders team. Got to win to get to 4-3. I think the Chiefs roll by 20.
Yeah, if I still eliminate, I'd pick Chiefs to win that game. But I could see at very least a backdoor cover just because.
Could happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially after the Chiefs win tonight, that number will probably keep moving in the other direction. Maybe I wait till it gets 11.5.
Maybe.
We'll see where it goes. But either way, we'll be breaking it down on Wednesday. So that being said, we're going to get you guys out of here. It's top of the hour right now. So I hope you guys had a fantastic Sunday night with us. We are chilling on Wednesday for week 7. Between now and Wednesday, go be a good person. Go live in the moment. We don't do that enough. Enjoy the people and things around you. And then also, we are sending you over to Colleen Dauncey. She's got a guitar. She's got a keyboard in front of her. She's going to serenade you for the rest of your evening. So make sure you go give her some love. Tell her the guys from Action Lab sent you. Scotty, what else you got for him?
Chairman said good show. Thanks, Chairman. Thanks for hopping on with us.
Thanks to Chairman. Yep.
Appreciate you repping your Lions. I know it didn't go the way you wanted, but it went great for me. So I'm trying to be sensitive, but at the same time, I'm happy. So, but everyone else in the chat, appreciate you all, except for Evil, of course. No, I'm just kidding. Have a great week. Have a great start to your week,
wash
guys.
Your hands, wash your ass, wash your hands.
Wednesday.
Yeah.
Whatever Rex saying right now. And
it's in the chat.
See you. Piglet.
Yeah.
Wash your hands. Wash
your ass.
And wash your hands again.
Yep.
I'll keep that in mind. And that's better instruction than Chris gives with
especially if you're gonna be the Michelob guy. If you're the Michelob guy, definitely wash your hands after washing your ass.
Yeah. True.
Don't want a shitty beer. Although all beers are very shitty.
Literally. All right, guys. Well, we will see you back here this Wednesday. Bring your friends. Have everyone come in. Let's go. And then we will have some more fun. We got a lot to talk about. There's probably going to be some news stories in other areas. Basketball, hockey.
Baseball's
happening. We have all sorts of stuff. So we'll get you caught up on all the other things, too, to top off, start out that show as well. So love you guys. Have a great night. We will see you Wednesday.
By the way, real quick, speaking of baseball, before we sign off, Rec, how much money did you lose on this game tonight?
Not too much.
You told everyone in the Discord to bet your life on the Blue Jays game 1.
Yeah, Yeah, it was looking good at first, and then just the offense died.
2 hits for the Blue Jays tonight.
Yeah, like first inning, it's like, yep, it's looking good. Blue Jays are going to roll, and the offense just stopped working.
Rec paying the bill, of course.
Well, if you guys want to send an invoice to Rec, we can let you know where to direct that. He won't pay it, but send it anyway.
All right. We'll see you guys. Love you guys.
Good night. Love you.
Bye, everybody. Oh, that was quick.
I didn't want to delay it again.